everybody. Welcome to another episode of Hijinks Handlebars. An actual play Kids on Bikes tabletop live stream with QueueTimes.
That's
with
where we are. QueueTimes.
QueueTimes.
QTube.
What is QueueTimes?
Oh, it's when, like, you're a cow and it's time to make noise, so you go, moo!
And QueueTimes.
You gotta have improvisers on your
They
team.
give me the moo times.
Anyway, yeah, so if you've never seen the show before, hello. We are our continuous campaign. We use the Kids on Bikes system, which is sort of like Stranger Things or Stand By Me or It, the ever-popular It. That sort of stuff. So this system emulates that. It's like an homage, and we are in our second season currently. All of our previous episodes are on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel on a playlist called Hijinks Handlebars. So if you like this and this is your first time checking in and you want to check out more, you can find all of that there. There's also a link to the playlist, bit.ly/handlestream. Capital H, capital S. If you're a longtime viewer of the show, we have a merch store, which is bit.ly/handleshop, capital H, capital S, where you can get the designs for our Arc 1, Arc 2, I think Arc 3 posters. I think so.
Keep talking. I'll confirm in a moment.
And on shirts and phones and mugs and all sorts of things. It's a Teespring. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a Teespring. So if you know what Teespring is, that's what it is. And the design for our main banner image and stuff, that's also on there, which was made by the lovely Tomita. That's all you get. And so some thank yous out at the top that I want to do. A big thank you to Hunters Entertainment for publishing Kids on Bikes and for giving me these dice that have skulls on them. And then also this backpack behind me. Big thank you to QueueTimes, of course. Primary, I was about to say Indigo, but it's Jake now. So Jake. Big thank you to Jake for all that you do, getting the everything set up, and TS Quint as well for the work and for the space.
Only Arc 1 and 2 are up right now.
And for hosting. That's probably my bad. But a big thank you also to the artists who did the work for us. Most specifically, I'd like to thank Shannon. Who did the Arc 3 poster. You can find her work and her social media on Instagram, most specifically at Shanyon Canyon, ShanYonCanyon. I hope that never changes. Otherwise, all of this is moot.
Me with my handle last week.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I was like, if you stay with Boss Donkey...
Well, I redirected at Jonas Newhouse to tell you to go to Boss Domkey, but also I have changed it back now. Still Domkey, but only in spirit.
Great. Cool. So those are some thank yous. A big content warning at the top here before you too far into play. This is a primarily, almost entirely, fully improvised show. I have no idea what I'm going to say or what my players are going to say. But don't get me wrong. We do. We're big fans of PC culture and believe in respect and treating people with kindness.
Social justice.
But we still will touch on subjects that might be difficult for certain people or you might find triggering. And if that is the case for you, then just stop the stream or stop the VOD or wherever you're watching it and get a hold of us on social media. And if you want to say, hey, I want to know what's going on, but please leave out this stuff, we'll try to fill you in as much as possible. Because I want you to be able to keep watching the show and enjoying stuff without the worry of getting upset by something. So be careful and be kind to yourself, first and foremost, because that's what we are trying to do. Be careful and kind with you. So we have a subreddit, r/Hijinks Handlebars. We got a Twitter, we got an Instagram at Handlestream. We got all sorts of stuff. And I guess now would be a good time to introduce myself. I'm William, they, them, the GM for Hijinks Handlebars.
I am Jonas, they, them, and I am playing the 11-year-old Dairy Nazari, he, him.
Hi, I'm Sam Richardson, and I play a character named Teddy Tedward Tank Thompson. We are both he, him.
I'm Chris Tanamato, he, him, playing Shane Nakazawa, he, him.
Franny Morrison, playing Gertie Fox, who's currently 13, and we are both she, her.
Hi, I'm Spencer LaBelle, playing Frankie Fox. I am they, them, or he, him. Frankie is he, him.
Great. Have I left anything out of the intro? I think the thing that I am missing is the tomato thing, but
Yeah.
Wait, I got one. Literally kill and eat the rich.
Okay.
That is the thing we usually say.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you remember
I think you covered.
Yeah, did I
rest
get
of
everything?
it.
Okay, then we should probably just plow on into the
Let's
recap.
get gaming.
Let's get gaming,
Let's
shall
get
we?
gaming, as we always
So,
say.
like I have said, this is a continuous show. If you've never seen it before, this show is about a group of kids / teens in a small town where mysterious things are happening to them. Previously, they've encountered magic dog, magic bullies, shadow place, some time stuff, and now they're encountering some more time stuff, some manipulation, some more creepy creatures, and
And now the dog
Clauses.
is. Can I say it?
yeah.
Well, thinking.
It's oh yeah, it's thinking.
Think talking.
It's using English.
It's
Presumably,
true.
yeah.
It really is.
Or
actually-
Gertie speaks bark.
Gert. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
To be determined.
But more specifically, what happened last time on Hijinks Handlebars? So, last time... last time on Hijinks Handlebars, Teddy and Taryn and Baba Vahid were out in the woods and were like, we need to peace out, we need to get Frankie back to the hospital. Wait a minute, also what happened just now? And Teddy sort of didn't know what was going on, but kind of had just had a weird interaction with Olive. And just agreed, like, perhaps we need to get Frankie back, but I need to also figure this stuff out. So they got Cupcake, this big Krolla monster, to let Baba Vahid off its back through some monkey hat on the ground business. What was that called?
Caps for sale.
Caps for sale. For using some caps for sale.
Do what I do.
And they made their way back to the family clinic with Frankie, who had passed out. Back with Derry and Gertie and Larry and Declan and Shay. They were preparing to go meet up with Ormond Gavalter. They ended up at a park where Ormond had told them to go. Ormond was sitting on a park bench wearing a hoodie, pulled over, and Derry approached in the manner that they had discussed previously on the phone. Said something very strange, and then presented, I think so, presented a hand for a fist bump, and then it was like cupped by a flat
I
hand.
did
I
some
don't know.
Mason shit.
It was some weird stuff. And then the meeting commenced. The jar of burnt ashes of the address was delivered. The box with the bucket with the jar with the tar monster
At the
goop
bottom of the sea.
inside of it was also handed off. Very, very presentably from Gertie, if I remember correctly, who got down on one knee and
Proffered it up.
Yes. The meeting was swift and stern and curt, as Ormond has wont to be. Shay pointing out that there was also a Rube Goldberg machine with a blade at the end of it that Ormond had put into place for security.
It's funny because I picture this thing just like surrounding it, but wherever like Ormond would be seating, leaving like a spot, there's obviously just like a hatchet like right above your head where you would sit.
The meeting finished, and they all went on their separate ways to drop off Larry and to pick up Harini. Back with Teddy, who had just finished being in the car with Taryn and Baba Vahid, asked Taryn why she had been all weird and whatnot, and she opened up about being freaked out about touching people because her previous powers in the other timeline were to pretty much blow people up with like kinetic force, and she did that to Gertie once, and she remembers it, and it's pretty traumatizing. So it's been a hard thing to deal with. Teddy may or may not have gotten through to her. They had a little bit of a back and forth, and then Teddy made Taryn promise that they would bring Frankie back to the family clinic and everything would be okay, which that promise was returned, and they left. Teddy met up with his sister inside of the balderdash, who had tied Marcus Fox up in a booth and was basically force feeding him a bunch of burgers to the delight of everybody in the balderdash.
Feeding him what?
Burgers.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's not
Ballers. I'm sorry, everyone.
I think you mean Borgsies.
Borgsies.
I think you mean the bourgeoisie.
Ah.
Before we move, really quick, if we do feed the bourgeoisie of bald to anybody, that is probably feeding Derry's family.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We just need to be aware of this, which maybe they deserve it.
Yeah, who knows? There is no ethical consumption of workers under capitalism.
There's no ethical consumption of capitalists.
And Teddy then actually had a meeting with Olive, who finally showed up to work, and they got inside of the walk-in freezer. Olive informed Teddy that they could actually talk about most things without worrying about timey stuff happening, because and then I did a bunch of lore dump, which
I do want to clarify. How old is Olive, real quick?
Olive is like 13, 12,
Okay.
12.
Cool.
Like
Just
that.
wanted to verify.
But has lived many lifetimes.
And she's already working at
Bald doesn't have any labor laws.
Balderdash.
Yeah. I mean, I worked at a cafe in a small town when I was 13.
You can legally, but you need like permissions.
You don't.
What?
Not in a small town rules? Are you kidding me? That stuff's the Wild West.
Small
baby.
town rules.
No, I worked in a restaurant when I was like 12 years old.
As
Yeah.
what?
I was a dishwasher and a busboy.
And a CEO.
Oh, that's so stressful.
Yeah.
Chief.
I did that stuff. Unless the Balderdash is like a
Big
legitimate
balls.
franchise, which it doesn't seem like it because it's called the Balderdash.
Mhm.
So it's very much bald centric. I think they can get away with whatever they want. It is increasingly clear that I'm the only person who grew up in a really small town. Oh boy. Yeah.
Hey, I have a great idea for a fun game. Everyone list the number of the size of the graduating class.
42. But
Of
that
the
doesn't
number
count.
of the
That doesn't
size.
help.
Olive basically said that these creatures that Teddy had not remembered, and then Olive was like, "These creatures exist. You must be forgetting them." These creatures are pretty much what people are tapping into frequency-wise to make things happen, like stopping time and like the powers seemingly from the previous timeline and everything like that. Everything seems to be connected to these creatures that Olive believes to be native to the planet that just exist around everywhere. And when you like activate a power, it is you like tapping into like you are grounding the frequency with their frequency, and it is creating like a moment in time where you can do something like supernatural or otherworldly. The pausing and the memory loss and that kind of stuff was happening because the amount of discussion around the previous timeline that everyone had been having was sort of tapping into these frequencies accidentally, and people were causing like that power to occur without wanting to. Teddy took that information and was like, I need to tell everyone else, but it was still sort of skittish about Santa X because Olive was sort of skittish about Santa X, so he busted his phone over his knee because he didn't want it to get tracked or hacked or Santa X'd or whatever.
Doxed.
Back with everyone else, they picked up Harini. They dropped off Larry. They all had a good time. They rode their way to the family clinic to meet up with Teddy and to have a big group meeting where everybody could discuss everything that was going on and everything that was about to happen. They all got there. They did their business. Andelin needed to stop with Izawa. I almost do it again. I always said Izawa, and then like I read one comment.
Aizawa.
I read one comment where people are like, where Nick was like, is it Izawa or Izawa? And I always said Izawa, and now I say Izawa all the time, and it's Izawa.
Is it not Izawa?
Well, Izawa.
Both are
It's
valid,
Izawa.
but this person's name is Izawa.
Izawa. Yeah, Izawa.
But Izawa thinks of themselves as Aizawa.
Oh my god.
No, the Izawa. The Zawa.
Don't mess with the Zawa.
That would be a really funny handle for Zawa if it's the Zawa.
Anyway, so Andelin took the Zawa off as Teddy went into the family clinic room where Frankie was being held, where everybody else was. And then Andelin came in a little bit after. Zawa did not follow in, and they had the big discussion where everything was put out on the table. Some people were not trusting of Olive. Some people were not trusting of Santa X. The big news is that no one is trusting of anyone.
Except each other.
Except each other. And they hug. And they look into each other's eyes and they say, I'm frightened and I don't know what to do. Yeah. And
Olive came in and said they're here.
yes.
Yeah.
I also want to clarify, the Krolums were like brought up at that too, correct?
Yes, the Krolums were brought up for a moment, and like not knowing exactly what was going on. It wasn't explicitly said that there were 3 Krolums and that they're friends. That was not said yet. That is still in the ether.
Okay.
So the last place we got to was Olive showing up, saying they're back. Derry feeling helpless and hopeless and pretty much piecing out. Shay not knowing exactly how to feel and piecing out as well. Teddy going after Derry, or at least trying to sort of have some sort of a calm to this very dire situation. Frankie getting back into the hospital bed. And Gertie getting a little bit of a message from an old favorite. Bebe Fox, who made the noise inside of Gertie's head and said, "What's wrong, Mom?" Not like that though.
Hey, that's the title of the episode.
Yeah, and the last thing we saw was the basement of Ormond Gewalter's lair, where science and business was happening, and a beaker with the tar creature remains inside of it that burst through the bottom and gooped onto the floor, seeping into a pile as Ormond Gewalter turned around to see nothing.
Was there something about Ormond sending a message?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't remember that, but Sam did.
Oh.
Credit where it's
Is that what you were whispering about?
Yeah, I didn't understand, but I knew.
Now, when you say nothing, is it like nothing was there? Or was it like
You saw
the eternal darkness of
No, nothing was there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Cool.
Safe for now.
Yeah,
Ooh.
to see nothing.
Ormond turned around to find themselves
The
lost in the
void.
void.
Yeah.
Well, this is my eternity now.
Teddy.
Teddy has just gotten off of the walkie-talkie with Gertie, who
Yes.
just basically, I think, walkie-talkied him just as he was walking down the steps of the Bald Family Clinic, and kind of puts his walkie-talkie back on his belt, and then I think starts heading for Derry's house.
Cool.
Can I roll brains? I mean, in Teddy's perfect world, I would love to catch up to Derry before he gets to his house.
Sure.
So maybe brain, or actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll flight to get there.
Just to get there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just to get
absolutely.
That's a 12 plus 1.
Great.
13.
Yeah. I mean,
Should I roll flight? Would that help you decide what happens?
no.
Okay. I don't need to.
Yeah, no. You for all intents and purposes, you feel like you get there way faster than you think Derry could.
And there's no sign of Derry.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the door, or I guess ring the doorbell probably because it's a big house, right?
Sure. Yeah. You can.
That's
You-
why you have doorbells.
You ring the doorbell. Well, canonically, you ring the doorbell every time, if you remember correct.
Mhm.
Who is there?
Um.
We haven't seen them since they dropped off Mehdi at the airport, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they would have come back
Yes.
because that's how Derry got here.
Also, I want to clarify. How long does it take Teddy to get there? It probably takes a minute, right? Because I don't think Teddy has.
It takes 1 minute.
Bike.
I mean, if you're not biking,
Yeah. I don't think I have my bike there.
who knows where your bike is?
I don't.
I don't either.
Ormond Coulter does.
Here's what I'll say. I think that it is at the Balderdash, because I think that's the last place that Teddy went to on foot, or not by car.
Not a car.
I feel like it's at the family clinic. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it? Okay,
You didn't
then
put
I would
the location
absolutely
alone.
have taken my bike over to
Which would be
to
the
Derry's.
only way I think that you could beat Derry to him biking to his house, because Derry
Okay.
would have been biking.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he had his bike at the clinic.
Well, Teddy is very fast. But
Sorry.
anyway, so I ring the doorbell.
Yeah, the door is answered pretty immediately by Derry's mom.
Oh, hi, Miss Nazari. Can I see Derry?
Oh, well, Derry's not here.
Well, where did he go?
I thought Derry was with you.
He didn't like come here and then leave somewhere else?
Well, no, we left Derry, dropped Derry off at the family clinic, and then haven't seen him since.
Well, he ran out of the family clinic. He didn't come home?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Teddy, can you tell me if everything is okay? What exactly is going on?
Everything is fine.
That's very convincing.
And there's 3 new Krolums, but we don't have to worry about them because they're all nice. And there may be monsters, but we don't know because if anyone sees them, their memory gets erased and or they get erased from reality. But I think we've got it covered.
I'm just gonna go lay down.
Okay. Wait, Miss Nadri?
Uh-huh.
Is there somewhere else that Derry would have gone?
The twins?
Okay, I'll try there next.
I mean, I would think your place.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I might try there first.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you for all of this fun new information.
Yeah. Everything's fine.
She closes the door.
Teddy is going... I think... I'm going to roll brains. I'm going to roll brains to see which I think is more likely. That Derry went to the Thompsons or that Derry went to the twins' house. So that is a 5. Which do I think is more likely?
I'm gonna give you a 50-50 split on this one, dog.
Okay. Then I think Teddy goes. I think Teddy knows if he goes home, he's gonna have to spend some time explaining what is going on. So he's gonna go to the twins.
Okay, cool.
They have an apartment in town, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he just sets off for their apartment.
Cool. Shay?
Yeah. I am running to... No, I have a bike on me, but I'm trying to get back to Grandma's place, basically. And my goal would be to lock myself in my room and see what that does.
Yeah, you can get to your grandma's place just fine.
Yeah. Okay.
When you pull up, your grandma is home. By the way, she hadn't been previously when you left, but your grandma's home.
She's home.
Mm-hmm.
Can I talk to her?
Sure. Yeah.
Hey. Grandma, you don't have plans tonight.
Well, I was thinking that I actually might go out and do something. Go out on the town. You want to come with me?
No. Well, I would. Maybe we could do like puzzles inside tonight.
Puzzles inside.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not Thursday.
Hurry! Let's get in.
Well,
I'll carry the bags
I'm
and
tending to the petunias.
Oh. We forget about petunias. We can. I'll water them later, and we should be inside tonight.
Shay, darling, there's time. I can take my time here. We can go inside. We can do puzzles all night. I mean, even if we don't finish one tonight, we can just come back to it on Thursday.
Grandma, it's not about the puzzles. It's
not about the puzzles. Okay. You want me inside?
Yes, please.
All right, let's go inside.
Thank you, Grandma.
Okay.
And then I'm locking the doors behind me. I carry one of the petunias inside because probably it'd be nice to have a comfort petunia. And
Flower.
So a petunia is the sort of sprout that, like,
You said petunias.
you made a fantasy petunia. You have to take care of that fantasy.
That's a pretty flower.
Can I see what a petunia
It
looks
is one
like?
of the prettiest flowers in the world.
I love petunias now.
Yeah,
petunias
petunias
are
are
my
great.
favorite thing.
Petunia's great.
Haven't you seen Alice in Wonderland?
You get inside.
Yeah. Grandma, do you remember when I was hanging out with Frankie and you were like, just make sure you don't get caught up in anything scary when you're doing your little fun heists with Frankie, and I laughed it off because I said it's not a heist, Grandma, it's an adventure. We're going on an adventure. And it seems a whole lot less like an adventure now. It feels like shady business.
Like the fox boy is a criminal?
No.
Like that kind of shady business?
No, he's still like, I don't think I was wrong about Frankie. It just like it's like is there like an opposite of a lottery where like you win bad stuff?
Hmm.
The Hunger Games.
Oh, sorry. Let me pause this DVD.
That's the menu soundtrack.
It's the Hunger
It's
Games.
the menu soundtrack for the Hunger Games DVD in this world is just the Hunger Games over and over again.
I apologize for that.
Can we not be playing that? It feels like the Hunger Games a little bit.
Well,
It feels like Frankie won the Hunger Games, and also
Well, you don't win the Hunger Games.
it feels like everybody Frankie knows is in the Hunger Games now, and I don't know. I thought it might be like a Harry Potter situation where everybody goes to a magic school, and
But then you're Cedric Diggory.
it's amazing that you know all these references, Grandma.
Well, that's the Robert Pattinson boy.
Yes, it is the Robert Pattinson boy.
He's my favorite actor.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for him to play
The Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse, which I don't even know is coming out yet because it's 2017.
This grandma has her nose in the trains.
God.
I even heard some news that he may be playing the Batman.
Oh my goodness,
In
Grandma.
like 4 years.
Only time will tell.
4 years from 2017 or 4 years from now?
From 2017, right?
Yeah. Shay, put your hands on my hands.
Okay, I do that.
Breathe. Breathe like a petunia.
Petunias don't breathe, Grandma. Okay, I'm breathing like petunia.
Well, they take in the carbon dioxide and they put out the oxygen. So, I mean, they breathe for us, we breathe for them.
Grandma,
So, yes?
I think they're monsters. And I don't think they're fun monsters. I think they are, if you're not careful, everybody you love will be dead monsters. And I think they're here tonight.
Shay? What games are you playing? Where these things are is this a game? Are we playing a puzzle game right now where I'm supposed to interpret what you're talking about? Or is this...
I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out for a couple weeks now.
You think there are monsters?
I'm
Like real monsters?
pretty sure there are. I haven't seen them, but I've seen the people who've seen them. And they're so serious.
Are you... You're positive they're not just pulling a big like bully prank on you where all of them are not together? I'm just... I don't know.
I honestly, that would be like amazing if it was a prank at this point, because I'm kind of freaking out.
And this is why you want me inside.
I want to be inside. I want you to be inside. Frankly, I want Dad to be home and safe, and I want to lock the doors, and yeah. Could we just go upstairs together and just do puzzles and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to invite anyone over?
No, please don't invite anybody over.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Franklin okay?
I don't know. I think he's in trouble, and I think I ran away, and I feel bad about that too.
Well, your safety is the most important thing to me.
Oh.
So if you didn't feel safe, then I'm glad that you left. But later, if you do want to check in on the Fox family or anything, I would happily take you myself.
Can we lock the doors in the car?
Well, I don't know. I haven't gotten the locks fixed recently.
No.
And you know how locks are never working. I mean, yeah, of course we can lock the car.
Okay.
Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, some puzzles, and then we'll think about it.
I'll be sure not to do the Oops All Monsters puzzle this time. We'll do a different one.
I don't know why you have all these horror-themed puzzles.
Is that the Nickelodeon?
The show, yeah.
Oh, you mean Real Monsters?
Oh, yeah, but
show.
but in our universe, the Oops
All
really-
Monsters.
See, it's like I thought it was like the Captain Crunch cereal.
Yeah,
Oops,
yeah.
all berries. It's like, oh boy, I can't wait for part of a balanced meal. Ah, monsters!
Oops, every monster.
I really want to see a comparison list of the intellectual properties that we have changed and the ones that we've kept the same in building this world.
Yeah,
because-
and how none of it tracks.
Yeah, none of it is not consistent at all. Doesn't Amazon exist, but we don't have Google? I mean, the big ones.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's
Whatever.
important.
Pandora's cereal box.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Gertie, you're in the
what-
bathroom. The last thing you said is I can hear you.
Right, but what house am I in?
Gryffindor, probably.
Well, she's a finder, so also Hufflepuff's that I have.
You're at the hospital still.
Yeah, you're in the
You're
bathroom.
in
at
bed in the
Family
hospital.
Oh, yeah. And everyone was there?
Clinic. I mean,
Most people.
Frankie and your mom are on the other side of the door, and
And
your dad
Marcus?
is asleep
Oh,
in
yeah.
the other patient bed.
Okay.
And Harini and
Andy.
Declan are still there, and Anduin probably pieced out as soon as
Yeah.
Teddy did.
Baby?
Mom? I'm not in trouble, am I?
No! Sorry, you're gonna have to give me a second. Baby, I've wanted... Wait, let me try talking with my mind.
Wait, is this working, William?
What do you think?
I have no idea what you just said, but it was probably really good. Mom, I've been trying to talk to you for 5,000 years.
I've been listening real hard.
Why are you responding now for the first time?
I'm just now hearing you for the first time.
Oh. You must agree your ears. You must have not had ears before. You must have grew them.
I don't know what's happened.
Mom, that's how people hear. They grow ears.
Baby, you gotta tell me something real quick though. Is there what have you been trying to tell me that might be important? Do you know things that I don't?
I love you.
This is gonna be very distracting. Oh, baby.
What part?
Just you. I don't know how.
I will be less distracting.
No.
Here, wait. And Bebe's like face goes completely blank.
No. It's okay. Wait, come back. You can.
Oh, I'm still here. I'm just being less distracted.
No. You're fine. This is gonna take a couple days to get used to. I think.
2 days.
Or maybe more. I don't know.
Has it been 2 days?
No, it's only been a couple seconds.
2 seconds.
Baby, how am I gonna tell everybody else?
I'll tell them. You start hearing barking, Frankie, from inside of the bathroom. And so does your mom, I suppose, and Declan and Harini as well. Good. Is everything fine in there?
I'm coming out in a second.
Okay. Take your time.
Okay.
You know, she sounds exactly like she sounds when she was describing you for the first time.
Harini was drinking water and spits it out.
She just could not get like a complete sentence out.
Okay, so baby, wait, I'm gonna need you to concentrate. Is there something you've been trying to tell me for these past 5,000 years?
Powers.
I know you do. I know you do, girl.
I'm a magic dog.
I have magic.
Do you know how you got them?
I died.
Yeah, you did. Do you remember how you died?
No. It wasn't for very long, though. And then the person asked if I was nice. And I said, yes. Of course. And the person gave me this light. And then I saw these eyes. And then I saw some more eyes. And then, Mom, I saw so many eyes. And then there were more eyes. I saw eyes, a lot of eyes. Mom. Wait. Mom, there were so many eyes.
Baby, I've seen a lot of eyes too. But that's all you saw? You didn't see anything else?
Oh, yeah, and then across from the eyes, they were coming right for me. And then there was a lot of eyes. Did I tell you that part? They were all coming right for me, Mom. And then there were not. I looked in there. There was this. Is there a word for?
Were they? Are you talking about the? I've plumb forgot what I've named them.
The static.
Yeah. Okay. Did they look kind of like black, tar like, staticky?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Did they open their mouth and there was static or nothingness?
Oh, is it a mouse? I just saw what? Say the one thing again.
The gooey black tar, the static.
That okay? Is that?
It makes that sound, yeah.
Okay, that's that.
You saw them? In the shadow place?
I saw that.
But in the shadow place?
What's that?
You've been there.
Oh. Do you want to go there now?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Me too. Do you know how to get back?
No, it was usually through Teddy. I thought you knew how to get there.
I used to. I used to just think it and I was there.
Sure.
Also, Teddy. Does Teddy like me?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't like Teddy. I'm just kidding. I was gonna do a joke. I like Teddy. Teddy's so bald now.
I know. Bald kid living in bald.
Never do that to me.
You don't have that much hair, though. It could be fun. Let's try. Let's try going to the shadow place, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's just think real hard.
We have to concentrate.
4 plus loves dogs.
What was the roll?
1.
It was a 1. Oh, I love that. Okay. Well, don't worry. I'm not going to take away the ability to talk to Bebe. Yeah. No. You. Oh, this rules. You got a 1?
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
roll.
Yo, Frankie, your sister teleports into the room.
Hi.
Okay, well, since nobody else is going to talk first, there has been a lot to process going on, and I'm just going to up and say we sort of trust Olive, so I think killing Santa X is the only option we have left. It's the only thing that makes sense. And teleport?
You were the one who was on Santa X's side in the first place.
I was, but you know what? It's called teamwork, Declan. It's when you compromise on your personal values.
It's when you
to
compromise
support
on your
friendship.
morals to kill someone in cold blood.
Well, I already shot Darren once, so it's not like the first time I'd shoot a
Wait,
person.
hold on, Gertie. You just popped into the room. You weren't in here. You were in the bathroom, and you all of a sudden you're right here.
Are you...
Well, maybe she feels uncomfortable about that fact, so why would you have to, point it out? Because, I mean, it's not like any of us didn't see it, so, it would just maybe, it's like if somebody has, a huge pimple on your chin.
You said that really pointedly.
Well,
I need to go to the restroom. Declan goes to that.
Alright, so my plan is if Declan teleports back into the room, we found a magic toilet.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, sorry, Gertie. Harini here. Well, you were in the bathroom, and you just teleported back into the room. Well, isn't that something that you used to be able to do with Bebe? And that's and so that would confirm that there's a creature nearby, though, right? Because then you've tapped into the frequency or something.
Yeah. Well, if somebody tapped into the frequencies and teleported, I mean, we obviously all know that fact, and I don't think we need to point out that fact because it may make some of us uncomfortable.
There's nothing on my chin.
Y'all, I've got a development
Oh,
to share with y'all.
was it the teleporting?
Even before then,
What?
something's happened.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I can hear Bebe.
Yeah, we all heard her when she started barking from the bathroom.
No, you mean
She can talk to me, and I understand her.
Like with a person voice?
Yeah.
Like it's like a person?
Yeah, like a little baby, but no, more like a toddler. No, more like a yeah, like a toddler.
Bebe, bark twice, but like in a person voice.
Gertie, you hear. I have no idea how to do that.
She doesn't know how to do that.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, she said she's gonna try.
That's what you hear.
It is different than usual.
That was bad. I don't think I like that. No, it wasn't bad for. No, it was just like I don't think we.
You did fine.
I don't. I'm sorry. No, it wasn't. It just made me feel bad to hear something like that. Was that better?
It is a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it was very grating on the ears, and if it was an attempt, I think we can agree it was an unequivocal failure. But it was Bebe's first attempt, and I think we should praise Bebe.
Yeah, your mom actually steps up because she's like sitting in the corner.
I'm gonna like hit the like emergency button for like the nurse.
Okay.
I need cheese.
So okay, wait. So you can hear Baby in your head or like out loud.
No, in my head.
Like when she barks, it sounds like a person or. Oh, all right. Okay. And this just happened for the first time. This never happened before.
It's never happened.
You haven't been having like secret conversations with your dog.
No, this is
Wow.
the first time.
All right. Okay. So we got your old power back where you teleport, and you got a new power where you can do you can talk to a dog.
I guess so, yeah.
But okay. All right.
But then, I mean, Harini, you do raise a good point. Doesn't that mean we're...
Yeah, I feel like it does mean that the door to the room opens.
I need 20 cc's of cheese, stat. And how much is a cc? Because I need like a lot of cheese.
Frankie, if you're going to call me to come in, I do need... I can't just be a cheese delivery service, is all I'm trying to say.
But Bebe can talk now, and that needs to be rewarded.
Bebe can...
And
What?
you're the only nurse I would tell that to. Everyone else, it would be cheese or be gone, flunky.
Bebe,
Not that you're a flunky.
I'm not a flunky.
You're right. That's why you're the one that can't... Wait. I'm getting caught in my own loop. So anyways, can I get some cheddar, please? Maybe a little mozzarella?
I can't. We don't have, like, cheese around here.
What kind of hospital is this?
A regular hospital. A family
Which has food in it. You have, like, gallons of Reese's, but you don't have any cheddar?
We are a hospital that loves Reese's. What can I say?
Carlos, can you come here? Come here.
All right, Carlos walks towards you.
I'm gonna, like, very weakly raise my hand and, like, put it on, like, Carlos's face. And just be so feeble for a second. And then I'm gonna grab Carlos's collar or, like, whatever, hold it close. It's like, Carlos, I swear to God, if you don't get me some brie right now.
You want brie?
It's very tasty. Maybe some crackers. It's for a dog. Do you understand me, Carlos? Do you understand me the way my sister understands my talking dog?
I suppose roll for this.
What do you roll? A grit?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you not use charm and use your d20 instead.
Cool. Well, I feel like this feels more on the
Grit is like,
intimidating side.
streetwise kind of grit.
Yeah, this
Use
is
grit.
bad cop.
Use grit.
Typical
Use grit.
bad cop.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you have somebody's collar gripped in your hands as you whisper /
Hey,
threatening
Spencer,
address,
Spencer.
we already have the
Wrist up here, probably. Yeah.
Oh, no. Carlos leaned down.
Oh, that's really
Carlos
nice.
is like...
Okay, well, I saw your roll. And
Cool. Oh, it was bad. I didn't.
Yeah, you can mark adversity. Carlos, gets out of your grasp pretty easily because you're so hurt and you're a child. And,
I literally don't have any good strength.
And Carlos just goes, you know what? I've been on your side all the steps of the way. I've been there when other people haven't. I picked you up off the ground when you crashed a motorcycle.
Hey, look where that got me.
This is all you're doing, and I won't be a part of it any longer. I won't do your bidding.
Carlos.
But I will still be your nurse, and I have taken an oath. So if you have something medical, I will come back and take care of that. Okay, bye.
I have an allergy to not cheese.
I don't I care too much. And then the door shuts. Derry,
Yeah.
you want to describe to me what's going on here?
I think if you're cool with being here, Derry is like just stepping off of his bike and folding it up outside of the like big, probably guarded gate fence that that would surround the place. Are people here right now? It is the day after July 4th, right? So I guess July 5th.
Yeah, it's July 5th. I feel like people have the day off.
Okay.
In case they got like wasted, they don't want people like coming in
sure.
hungover or whatever.
I would assume there'd be like at least a security guard at times like this, given that like in other timelines it's been caught on fire.
Sure.
I think Derry would make sure that there was always a guard if anything. But Derry's gonna hit the buzzer to contact whoever is in charge of letting people in right now, which would be Lyle.
Lyle.
Yeah, they're not going to be on your list, but let's go ahead and add him now.
I don't even know how to spell Lyle.
Lyle.
It's like Lie.
Lyle.
You know, like the River Nile.
Lyle. All right.
Okay, he just buzzes it.
Just the gate opens.
Cool. Thank you, Lyle. And Derry, he walks up to the factory, and from this point he has keys to get into wherever he needs to go. So he unlocks the like front main door, and I'm imagining he's doing one of those like big shutter gates, kind of looks like when he goes into his garage, and he pushes that up, goes inside, and he is heading up the stairs to like the main office.
Roll me brains.
Real quick, just because we've never seen this place before, can you describe what the Nasri toy?
Yes, this is the Nasri
right?
toy factory.
Okay.
It's pretty big. It's probably, I imagine, one of the bigger buildings in Bald, unless we have other ideas about what would be bigger. But like, it is. I mean, the gnome. I mean, it's probably bigger than the gnome. I think it is colorful on the outside. I would imagine that they would have used some of the outside wall space to let like people in the town put murals up on it and stuff. They encourage that sort of art to be added to it. And it has very much been like a town project to make it pretty, because it is like such a thing that you see if you're coming to Bald.
A lot of people work there, so naturally a lot of people are like, oh yeah, let me bring my kid to like draw on the thing, you know?
I also think that like to a certain degree, and I don't want to like figure out the nitty gritty of it, but I think it is sort of cooperatively owned by the people who work there as far as like major administrative decisions and stuff. So like on the inside, there's probably like a wall of all of the owners' names, which is everyone who is working at the factory. And yeah, inside, I mean, it is like, there is like sort of assembly line floor where stuff is constructed. There are rooms and other stations where things are like tested or created, because a lot of this being the first and still kind of primary Nasri toy company home base, a lot of the ideas generate from here. And then there are stairs that kind of wrap up around one side and go up and around, just kind of like a second tier that go to a bunch of other offices. And that's where he's heading right now. And that brains check was a 10.
Cool. Well, with a 10, you notice a couple people sneak in the gate after you.
Like the
like
outside
just
gate
as it's
like
closing, like the outside gate that you got buzzed through. There's
cool.
like.
So then Derry's going to close the door into the warehouse behind him and make sure he locks it. And he'll move faster up the stairs. And as soon as he gets into the office, he's going to hit the intercom on the wall and say, Lyle, a couple people snuck in after me. I didn't get a good look at who they were, but can you take care of that? I'm just going to be in here for a while. And then he takes his finger off. And he's in like the main office now. This is where like when either of his parents or both of his parents are here working on stuff. This is generally where they work. So I think there's 2 desks in here so that they can both work together if they happen to both be in here, as well as like a couch for guests or for when Derry does things like this, him to pull a blanket out from underneath and lay on top of it. And he grabs a book off of the bookshelf, a book that he's read before because he's doing everything he can to not generate new ideas and not make decisions about things, and as much as he can not say things. So he's just like reading a familiar book and trying to process it as flatly as possible until he falls asleep. He's also shut the blinds so that it's as dark as it can be in here. The lights are off, but there's still enough to read by, I guess. So
Cool.
yeah. And he basically waits until he falls asleep or something happens, but after a while, I think he would read himself to sleep.
Great. Then that's where we will see Derry. You nodding off as you're reading this book. We kind of like glide around the room over to pictures on the wall of your parents' office and everything. And there's a picture of them with each of their children.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah.
And then one with all of them.
Standing in front of the toy factory,
Yeah.
like all of the kids are the same height in the photos
Mm-hmm.
because they like bring them in at the same age like every time to check it out.
Yeah.
And get them a toy for the first time that they would be like, oh, I love toys. And then there's like one big group photo where you're the youngest.
Yeah.
So
He's the baby.
there's this big group photo that we land on here where we see the toy factory from the outside and your entire very large family together, which is difficult to do, and you are being held by your father, and you're still like very, very young, like a toddler, and all. Yeah.
I think it's possible. Like if we say Derry was like 3, I don't think we've put a date on this, so we could like. I want to say that Grandma Nazari is in this picture too.
Cool.
Because I don't know that we've specified when she passed away, but I think it was after this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Teddy.
Hello? Maddie? Wait, I want to clarify. The twins' names are...
Mehdi and
No,
Donia,
the
right?
it isn't.
Or did you just trick me?
No,
It
didn't.
was Donia and there's so many.
It's been a while since we've seen them.
Yeah, Mehdi and Donia.
Oh well, then. Oh,
No,
what was
Mehdi
what was
your...
No, because that's
Milad,
I was
Milad,
I was
Milad.
gonna
Milad.
Oh, right.
when you were like you dropped Mehdi off at the airport. I was gonna be like,
okay.
did they change his name?
Which
No,
might be the first time we've done that.
I did it last time
Yeah.
too, or like a few times, but it was so Milad was dropped off at the airport.
Mhm.
Mehdi and Donia.
Mm-hmm. So the twins,
Are
they're
the
the two who
twins.
live in town. There are 8 Nazari children. by the
So
way.
many.
Yes.
So Teddy says, Mehdi?
The door opens and it's Mehdi just standing there, pretty flat face.
Hey, have you seen Derry?
No.
Oh, are you sure? You didn't like sneak in, or I know he
no.
like comes here sometimes to just browse through all of the new arrivals.
No.
Do you know where he might be?
No.
Okay,
Um,
I'm just looking for him. I broke my phone.
Mehdi gives you their phone.
Oh, thanks. I should have. Now that I'm thinking about this, I should have asked your mom if I could just use your phone. And Derry's gonna punch in, or Teddy's gonna punch in Derry's number.
That's the second time this episode where you have swapped each other.
Did I say Teddy for Derry earlier?
No.
yeah, me.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
You call it.
Mhm.
It goes straight to voicemail. He turned his phone off as soon as he left
Yeah.
the hospital.
I think Teddy tries like a couple of more times, and when it's clear that nothing's going through, Teddy just sends a text that says, "Hey, this is Teddy. Just wondering where you are. Wanted to come check up on you. Heart." And then like waits for a second. And it's like, can you? I guess just call Andolin if he texts back.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
And you hear from like in the back, like coming around a corner, and like, oh wait, is that Tank?
Yeah.
Tank, get in here.
Okay.
Okay, come here.
Teddy steps
And Donia step around the corner and has like clothes all over her, like on like different fabrics and stuff. It's like, okay, come here. You're small.
Yeah.
You sort of have a small build.
Smallish, yeah.
Yeah, you're okay. And that bald head of yours. All right, okay. All right, this is perfect. Step in front of this mirror, please, for just like a second. This is gonna take 5 seconds, and it's gonna take longer if you backtalk. All right. Okay.
Teddy steps in front of the mirror.
Okay, here we
This is
go.
where Derry gets some of this shit from.
All right. Okay, so oh my gosh.
Do you know where
Do you like this fabric? Because I think it looks like shit.
What is it?
It is just like it's sequence that like where when you press it one way it is like
It's like shag sequence, kind of.
It's like sequence if you strike it up. It's like all hot pink if you strike it down. It's Nicolas Cage's face.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sure.
That type of thing.
Is it that, or what color is it?
Well, it's I was gonna say like a neon green and then just black.
If it is green, Teddy says, "Yeah, I think it's cool."
Oh, okay. Well, how old are you? You're a kid.
I'm 12.
You're 12. Okay. Well, nice. I guess.
I mean, if you made that into Teddy kind of like motions to his sweatshirt. He's like, if you made it into a sweatshirt like this,
a sequence sweatshirt.
What is that?
If I made this into a sequins sweatshirt.
Well, I'm just saying I mostly wear sweatshirts, so if you're gonna...
Do you only... Hold on. And she puts down the fabric. You only wear, like, hoodies and, like, sweatshirts and stuff?
The contempt.
Real quick, I do... They last time I was here, they wouldn't remember this, but last time I was here, when we were here for Halloween... I got another exact same. They had another dark green hoodie, and that's the only thing I got. From them. So I think Teddy is like,
it's here.
Yeah.
Teddy's like, yeah. Remember, I last Halloween I got. Do you have a dark green sweatshirt like this one?
Oh my god, I do. Yeah. What? Okay.
Can I have it?
Can you have it?
Yeah.
Do you think this is a Salvation Army?
I don't know.
Well, no, they're homophobic. Of course not.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly, for legal reasons.
Well, I just know, like, Derry gets clothes from here all the time, so...
Well, yeah. Okay, things cost money. I just want you to know that, all right? I'm going to get the green hoodie, but just, like, as a payment for you telling me that this green shitty sequence looks good, okay? And she walks away. And as you're there, Mehdi goes over and like sits on the couch and like pulls up a game console and starts playing a game.
Mr. Jumping Brother.
We can say Salvation Army, but we can't say Mario.
I can say Salvation Army is homophobic, allegedly. But we can't say Super...
the Super Allegedly Brothers.
And...
We don't know that they're actually siblings.
Your
Sorry, we'll talk.
Your walkie starts like clicking in and out.
Does it sound like a voice or just sound like
No, it just sounds like it's going like...
Teddy picks it up and says, "Shh. Hey, Gertie."
Here we go.
Hey, Gertie. Over. I don't want to turn it on for the sound, but,
for the listeners.
Wait, let's try it.
Okay,
we have pulled out prop microphone. Well, they're working, so they're not props.
Hey, Gertie, this is Teddy. Over.
Hey, Teddy. I was actually just about to walkie you. Over.
Hey,
That's them.
So
That's them.
You didn't just walkie me because my walkie-talkie started going off. Over.
No, but I was literally just about. I was picking up my walkie-talkie, and then you radioed me. Over.
Oh, weird. Derry hasn't come back to the family clinic, has he? Over.
No, Derry is not here. Weren't you going over to his house? Over?
He's not there, over, and he's not here with the twins either. Do you know where he might be? Over?
Oh my gosh, I really don't know. I'm sorry, Teddy. Try calling him. Over.
I tried that already, and I texted him. I'm kind of worried, Gertie. Over.
Well, maybe just wait until tomorrow, and try and contact him again. And I mean, Derry was very scared, so maybe he's just taking the night. You know, over.
Yeah. You're probably right. How's Frankie doing? Over.
More importantly, I got to tell you something about Bebe. Over.
Oh, okay. What's wrong with Bebe? Over.
Nothing's wrong with Bebe. In fact, the opposite. I, Gertie Fox, can understand Bebe Fox in my head. Clear as day. Over. I think he's in shock.
Are you in the room or did you step outside to take this?
I think I would still be in this.
Also, tell Teddy. Can I see it real quick?
Well, the white noise comes over the walkie-talkie for a bit, and then stops for both of you. And then, Teddy, you hear... Tank? And it echoes, and it's like there's a little bit of like reverberation on that, and it sounds like really far away.
This is on the walkie?
This is on the walkie.
Hello? Over?
And you just keep getting noise back. Gertie, you hear that same noise, and then you hear just... Gertie?
I'm here. Teddy, is that still you? Over?
And it phases out, and your walkie-talkies go back to functioning like they were before.
I think Teddy is like switching the channels, like trying to figure out what is going on, and has kind of like is still not quite sure how to process that whole. Isn't quite sure that he heard Gertie right over the walkie, and is just kind of like turns to Mehdi and says, Mehdi, have you ever been a talking dog?
You get hit in the face with a hoodie.
Oh, those things are heavy.
Get out.
Okay, sorry.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. If you make a hoodie out of the sequence, I would like it. And then Teddy walks out.
I think I lost him.
I think we've all lost him.
Oh well. I mean, I'm pretty sure that he got my message about Bebe. If not, I'll tell him next time I see him.
So are we all just gonna stay until we die? Is that the plan?
If it makes you feel any better, it won't be very long.
Well, you have fire powers,
We're
don't you?
gonna stay here tonight. Tomorrow's a brand new day, and we're gonna figure everything out. We've been in situations like this before, and I'm sure we can. We're gonna be okay.
Gertie, can you translate for a second real quick? Hey, Bebe.
Wait, she's sleeping. Are you sure you want to wake
Hey,
up?
Bebe.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Baby, I'm sorry. Open your little eyes. Okay, she's awake.
Alright, you awoke very gracefully. Also, I apologize for awakening you abruptly. But she can, understand us, right? Only you can understand her. That's how it works?
I think she can understand. Wait.
Bark twice for cognizance.
Bebe, can you understand all of us or just me?
I mean, I can hear it. You're all making noises.
Oh, but you don't understand anyone else?
I mean, they're making noises. They go.
She can't understand you, so just what do you want me to ask her?
Bark twice for lasers, but what's it like on the inside?
When you say bark twice for lasers, BB's like head does like cock over to you. I remember that one.
Okay, so she understands that one.
That's the one where I shoot worm out my eyes. Should I do it now?
No.
No?
What?
But
Oh, was she gonna do it?
But
no.
It's
You're not talking to me. What is BB saying? Translate, but translate like slightly poorly. Leave a choice word out here or there.
She was saying no, she doesn't want any cheese, okay?
That's not true. You're lying.
yeah. Why are you lying, Mom?
Tell BB
I
that.
thought you said you didn't understand other people.
What? I understand you.
Yeah, but you don't know what Frankie said.
Well, I understand what you just said. You said I don't want cheese. I want cheese.
What you saying now?
Baby, Frankie wants you to shoot lasers out of your eyes, and I don't want you to.
Well, it's more. I want to know, like, what's it like? You know, what's the feeling like?
Lasers.
What to shoot lasers out? Frankie wants to know what it's like, what the feeling is like to shoot lasers out of your eyeballs.
Well, it is warm.
It's warm.
And, it's coming out of my eyes.
And it's coming out of her eyes.
And sometimes it stops when it hits stuff, and sometimes it just goes right through.
Sometimes it stops when it hits stuff, and sometimes it just goes right through.
Can I have cheese now?
How are we on cheese?
Oh, Dad, can you lift up that roof panel?
Frankie, don't you have some in your pocket? Don't you always have some sort of cheese?
I'm in a medical gown.
What
I do have is, Mom, could you please raise that roof panel and, like, find the box inside?
is that treasure hunter or prepared?
Can I please raise the roof tile and found the? All right, I'm gonna go pull this tile up. I'm gonna do this thing, and if there's a box of cheese up there, we're not gonna eat it anyway.
In the meantime, BB, I really, really need you to focus, and I'm gonna ask you again. Is there anything that has been going on, that you have been trying to tell me that I may not know?
When everybody did the
21.
What were you trying to do?
I mean, for her to help her focus, to tell me.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. When we went to the last time we were in the shadow place, and when we came here, and I did not know where you were, and I did not know where anyone was. The man picked me up and brought me home. Set me down on the front door.
What man?
The one with the fur on the face, but not the.
You looked at me. What's she saying?
The one with the fur on the face, but not.
Santa X. Baby's seen Santa X in the shadow place. He's the one that brought her back and put her on the porch.
Oh,
Baby.
Okay.
Mom, no. You brought me back.
I brought you back.
You brought me back.
Mm.
You reached in and you picked me up and you handed me to the man, and the man took me to the home where then later I saw you again and you looked different.
Thank you, baby. Hold on for a second. I don't know about everybody else, but there's for sure more of me. There's like another Gertie somewhere.
All right, so just to straighten it out, are we the good clones or the evil clones?
We must be good.
I know I advocated to kill Santa, but like, if Santa's a bad guy,
Baby, can you take me? Can you take me back? I know we tried before. Can you try again?
To the shadow place?
Yeah, where we can see the man with the furry face and me, possibly.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, that, not gonna do it. You feel, nothing. You remain where you are. And Bebe looks like she is concentrating very hard.
Doing her doggone best.
Okay, you can relax, baby. I don't think it's gonna happen this time. It's okay.
Wait, I want to do it.
I know you do, but I also don't want you to. I don't want you to overexert yourself. So we'll try it again a little later, okay, girl?
And the lights in the hospital room actually start flickering.
No.
And you hear like the power surging, like in
Bebe,
the room.
Bebe, I need you to stop. I need you to stop. Please stop. Please
and
stop.
it all comes back down, and it stops.
Okay.
Did I do something wrong?
No, baby. We just have to be a little more careful with your powers because the scary things that you saw, the static, what you saw, those things, we're not exactly why they're not hunting us, but they're scary. We're scared of them, and so we want to try and anyway.
They're scary. We're scared of them.
As of right now, yes, because we don't know a whole lot about them.
Oh, so it is important for me to tell you when they're nearby.
Yes. Are they nearby right now?
There's one outside the window.
Can I see?
You can't see it.
Okay. Baby, can you make it go away?
I've never interacted with one before, but
oh, there's.
You can see it?
Well, no, I'm just picking up on context clues, considering that you teleported, which confirmed that there is one nearby, even though I just didn't want to address that elephant in the room. And now you're, like, very focused on a certain point.
Yeah. Baby's telling us that there's one of them outside. Baby, are they... Do they know that we know now?
No.
Okay. Are they making any...
It's not moving.
Okay. Are they watching us?
Mm-mm. It's just there. Like a statue. That's the non-moving people, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Baby, when you've been in contact with these things, was there a way that you protected yourself? Or did you ever feel like you needed protection from them?
No. They never bothered me. But I don't think they ever noticed me. I don't know. I've never seen one move.
Okay. Well, would you mind, just for the time being, keeping an eye on this one and letting us know? We're all going to be staying here for the night, and
I'll be a guard dog.
Does anyone else have any questions that maybe we can ask Bebe?
Mom,
Yeah.
Mom, I forgot.
What?
I am supposed to tell you one more thing. Harini talks about you a lot. Like when you're not around.
But I thought you said you couldn't understand.
I can understand. I can hear your name.
Gertie.
It's like how you know my name.
Thanks for letting me know.
What is my name?
Bebe?
That's right.
Your tit legs.
Alright, I think for now we're just...
No, don't hold me like that.
Oh,
I need to stay awake.
okay.
Mom, Dad, can I go back to school so I can boast to other children that I have a magic talking dog?
There's a box of cheese up here. This is so old.
Oh, wait, baby, wait.
I've been in and out of this room on more than one time.
Shay.
Does it
Yeah. I'm in my room. I'm on my favorite fan fiction website where I post Batman and Robin fan fiction. Non-romantic. It's just pure adventure.
Is it like action adventure, like they do a bunch of cool like beat 'em up kind of stuff, or is it like action? Is it more? Is it more
leans
like
into the mystery side of it?
Okay.
Yeah, like Shay
Detective.
misses the like the detective comics part of it, you know. And do we not have this universe?
we do? We're fine.
Okay,
We're fine.
Less bam, less pow.
Yeah, more.
A clue.
Yeah.
What could it mean?
Yeah.
I'm Batman and I have a gun now.
I hate it so much.
Well, Batman had a gun in the original detective.
Not in the
comic.
fan fiction though. Now it's just
Not in the first fan fiction.
They solve it with their wits.
and their sword.
Yes.
I'll leave that up to you.
Yes,
It's a
yes,
bat-shaped
and their
sword, though.
All right,
Not
Shay.
like a
Bat
log,
sword.
but it's like...
All right,
Sorry.
you painted a picture. Whisk me away.
But
Can you read us a passage?
Yes.
there's a line like it's like Robin, you've solved it again, Robin. It's the whichever one is good at detectiving.
That's Gertie Fox.
Oh my god. So Shay has this like kind of backlog of stuff that he's written, and he's gonna like archive it basically.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
hide it. Doesn't want it up. His grandma's like finishing the Oops All Monsters thing in the background, and he basically was like, hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Yeah. He isn't really... Shay's not good at talking to like real life kids, except for Frankie, kind of, who's his Batman. And when he wants to talk to kids, he kind of goes on the internet and like talks to like-minded weirdos.
You're not a kid. You're just a 30-year-old pretending.
Stuck in I need to talk with other 30-year-olds stuck in bodies, basically.
Okay, so what you're having an exchange with someone in the comment section of one of your fan fiction.
Super Detective Comics is going to be on a bit of a hiatus for a bit. I gotta go do some things. Oh wait, yeah, I'm typing. I gotta do some things.
Writing, deleting.
Yeah, I'm deleting a lot of. I'm in danger. No, delete. Yeah. Something airwaves. Delete. Yeah.
Hey, this is Butterfly Catcher 54. I was just wondering why you made the choice to give Batman a harpoon gun in the last one.
Interesting question. The harpoon gun is
Is that going to come up again later in the plot?
well, if I told you, sorry, no. We're on hiatus. We're not doing that anymore.
But this is my favorite one.
Are you setting up for a submariner crossover?
Oh, I hope so. That would be so cool.
I don't think it's fair that you didn't let Robin get together with Catwoman because I absolutely saw that coming.
Is it safe to say that there is
Robin can't just get with Catwoman. There has to be a chase first.
These are comments that I'm getting, and then is it safe to say there's one person that I'm very familiar with?
Yeah, there's one person. It's Power Child.
And I just kind of like click on like it just says like DM, and then.
And the Power Child's comment was just, we understand, we'll be here when you get back.
Which is like, it's the only...
Yeah.
Only cool one.
Hey. FC. I might be gone for a bit.
I get that.
You do? You don't hate me?
No, I have to go away for long periods of time as well.
Oh.
Yeah, my folks are kind of weird.
My folks are weird. My everyone's weird right now.
Is that why you have to go away?
Yeah.
Or is everything okay?
FC, I might be in danger.
I get that.
You do?
Yeah, my parents are weird.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it clicks.
I just figured out who this is. I'm calling him.
Also, is that PC, not FC?
Flower Child, right?
No, Power Child.
Power
It's
Child.
it's a play off of Flower
PC.
Child.
It's Power Child. Which, yeah. It was a typo when you said it.
What do you do when you feel like you're in danger?
My mom and dad kind of take care of it, but I don't really have to worry that much because I'm super strong.
Oh.
Wait, but don't tell my parents that I said that to you.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I need to re-encrypt and erase this conversation.
Oh,
Just a
sorry.
second. I'll be right back.
I gotta. You want me to delete the text that I sent to them?
And then right in front of you, it's like going away.
I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's really hard to do anything with this big hunk of junk.
I'm just I eyeball emojis, just like. Do you ever feel like your folks are in danger? Like, do you feel like you have to save them sometimes?
I literally just saved them recently.
Are you like secretly Batman?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I save them like almost every day.
Wow.
With my powers. Oh, shoot.
And it gets wait.
It's like once per conversation.
You aren't the first person who's told me that I have powers. This isn't like a game thing, right? Is this?
You see the ellipses? It goes away. What? WT?
Do you have like a power pet or like a talking dog or something?
A power pet or a talking dog? Question mark? Exclamation point?
Yeah.
Dog emoji?
I don't know. I don't know if that's like the rule set in this universe or something. Like everybody has power pets or...
Wait, does somebody have a dog with superpowers?
Probably. I've never seen it.
Are they bad?
I think he's pretty damn cool. Like chaotic, good. Yeah.
The dog or the people who have the dog?
No, the dog's like neutral good. People who have the dog are like chaotic good.
I guess that sounds good? Question mark?
So that means you don't have a power pet.
I'm not a pet. I can't say the other thing I want to say because then I'll have. Well, I probably.
You'll have to save
Hold
the
on.
day.
And the text gets erased again.
Okay.
She should just have it set up to auto delete.
I know. At this point,
Is this like a frequency thing?
what do you know about frequencies?
I know a bunch of my friends were talking about some cool magic story. And then I was like, oh, cool magic adventure. And then when I met up to go on the magic adventure, they were all like grim-faced and panicking and talking about like frequency rule sets. So some sort of like, is that how powers work? I don't know.
Hold on. That might. I'm going to send you a link.
Mm-hmm. And then I open it.
This is the frequency registry. It was created by my dad. He found a bunch of like kind of off the grid stuff like the military uses and everything. Even some underground sources. You know there's a lab under East Texas?
Sorry, should I be opening this in like incognito mode? Is that like
There, like actually typed out ellipses. Like, are you on a home computer right now?
I'm on my grandma's computer? Why? It's okay. It's pretty fast.
Their icon goes offline.
Oh.
And then I open up incognito mode. I'm on incognito mode. We could keep talking, right?
And then you get back online, and one more message comes back to you. Incognito mode is not secure.
And then I just like mouth to myself like, what? That's the most secure I know how to be.
Incognito mode is not secure.
Oh, where do I go on? Hello? Ugh, and then I leave my...
What's wrong? You were typing vigorously and then went, ugh. I would show you, I just finished the puzzle, but there's a lot of monsters on here.
And I look back and I'm like, oh.
Shay! I said there's a lot of monsters!
I thought you were kidding. No, that's okay. That's... Oh, I hope they don't look like that. Can you make me some hot chocolate? I gotta do something.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can make us some hot chocolate. I'll make it in our new hot chocolate maker that was delivered by the small boy from the treehouse.
Declan gave us a hot chocolate maker?
Yeah, well, it was delivered by like a delivery person, but it was 1-day shipping, expedited.
Oh my god!
We just got a hot chocolate maker.
It's so fun. I just told him, and then he just did it. He got me a hot chocolate machine.
Oh, is he okay?
I don't know.
Are the monsters after him as well? Everyone can come over and do puzzles if it will keep them safe.
Oh my god, that would be so wonderful.
Do you want me to call people? I can make phone calls. I can make hot chocolate. Tell me one thing your grandma can't make. Up all of the lost time.
I just blank stare into it. Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
All right, so I'm just gonna voice these thoughts. If we know one is right there, and we know powers activate when you come into contact with it, like there are so many times before where we were like, just how many times have we tried and just like make something happen to get Bebe to do something and then nothing happened, but like it's somewhere right there and it's so close that we could just like reach out and touch it and we could like do the things.
Frankie, I want to address that, but firstly, Declan, am I right?
I'm sorry, what? Are you right about what?
There's two of me.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Was that the secret?
No. I mean, maybe it's part of it. I don't know. There's probably 2 of you.
Is there 2 of everybody?
Yeah, the whole town. I really don't know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so, like, freaking...
You just, like, gave that away so easily.
There's 2. Yeah, there's 2 of you, probably.
How many of Gertie are there?
There's 2. I mean, there's 1, and then there's probably a second one. Probably.
But there's 2 of everybody since there were 2 timelines.
No, there's only 1 timeline.
Okay.
Yeah. It just gets, like, rewritten over and over again.
You're just giving, like, a lot away really easily.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to... Well, I'm testing something out right now.
All right. Now get really bold with whatever you're about to test.
Well, no. Oh, you just want me to give away the whole thing?
Well, honestly, I don't think you're capable of doing that.
I know what you're doing, Frankie. I'm not going to do it. Well, hold on. No, I'm trying to see, like, how close I... Because here's the thing.
So I've met Santa X.
Oh, yeah. Yes, of course you have.
Okay. All right.
But I can't... I mean, like... I was given this information and I was told I can't talk about certain things.
Was it given to you by me?
No, I've never seen a second you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. There's probably a second you. It just makes sense.
So there's 1 timeline, but there's probably 2 of all of us.
I'm sorry. We're like digging into hypotheticals here that I actually don't know anything about. I just know Santa X is doing stuff, and I literally almost said the person's name just now. I literally almost just said the name out loud.
So you wait
on accident.
You mean Santa X is a name that's not Santa? Chris Kringle, never mind. I got it.
Okay. No,
Chris Kringle.
Yeah. No, but I've never seen a second one of you. But I mean, like, there's like so much stuff this person is doing that is like out of my hands. I was just told I couldn't. I mean, like I've said too much as it is. I probably jeopardized the whole thing, but I just can't. I can't help it.
What would happen if we killed Santa?
I don't think you could if you wanted to.
I have been told that so many times in my life, Declan Rose, and look where it got me.
If you were face to face with this person, you would not do it. Mostly because time would rewrite itself.
But also, I'm thinking Santa X is someone we know personally. I think we're very close to them.
But also, as a group, we've collected... Okay, well, I can't even follow through with that.
Baby. How you doing, girl?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm tired. But I'm awake, but I'm alert, and I'm going to concentrate.
No, baby, I think for now you can close your eyes. Actually, but can I ask you one quick question?
It's still there.
That's okay.
Okay, we're ignoring that part. Okay.
Well,
what's your question?
Do you know where Pappy is?
Who is that?
My granddad. The older gentleman.
Which one?
The handsome one.
Which one?
The one who gave us, the one that we went camping with in the woods.
I don't know.
The one who gave me my knife.
And my first M80.
Frankie. Oh, you're talking about... Okay.
Well, okay. No, that one?
I'm picking up on a lot of context clues.
I don't know. I have not seen that person. Except for in the shadow place.
Recently?
I mean, like... What's recent? What's recent for you?
Well... I guess...
The last time I was in the shadow place, I saw the man.
When was that?
Before you pulled me out.
Okay.
I also saw the eyes.
Oh, the
Did I
eyes.
tell you about the eyes?
The army of eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were some of those eyes were your grandpa's.
So maybe the army of eyes that we've seen. Maybe they're people who've been lost in the shadow place and in the different timelines.
Maybe those are all the other people that, like, there are probably 2 of, but, like, you can't see all of them, so you can only see their eyes.
What about Maggie? Like,
Who?
Maggie.
Who?
Frankie would know who Maggie
Who
is.
would I?
I think so, yeah. Well, you... Oh, yeah.
I never directly interacted with Maggie, so
It's
this
true.
could go
It is
either
hard
way,
to
I feel
say.
like.
I don't remember who Maggie is.
She was the security.
The
security
Yes,
guard.
yes, Maggie.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you would know who Maggie is.
The
Just
security guard?
Yeah. Security guard!
The security guard?
So it's just bad memory then.
Wait, so what about
Wait, who? Like, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, the one that, like, phased out of existence. Right, we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Right, so they get written out of the
Baby.
timeline and only their eyes remain?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way that I wish there was a way. I wish Teddy was here. Maybe
BB, teleport Teddy here.
out of character. Can I brain blast BB? Is that like a possibility?
Probably
like-
not. Right?
no.
BB's already been brain blasted.
But and would there be a way, whether it's dice rolling, for me to like give BB the sophistication all of us have in terms of memories of things and people and
Probably not.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go from here.
Babe, can you ask BB about if she saw lots of the static, could she see them when she used her powers?
BB, when she's using her powers,
Well,
she can see them?
yeah.
BB, well, yeah, because she's seeing the one that's outside the window.
But I mean, all the times that she used her powers before, were they all static there too?
Oh, BB,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember the other timeline?
What?
There's another timeline. Right, Mr. Rose?
I'd be like, there's like, yeah, I mean, my understanding of it is that it's one like linear thing that keeps getting erased and redrawn. That's like sort of that's my understanding of it.
So, BB, you don't remember the first time we met
Of course I do.
in the woods?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you knelt down, and I started to come towards you, but you kind of, I'm sorry, Mom, you were like scary at the beginning part when I met you.
So were you. I mean, I love you
I'm
from the get-go.
me scary?
I mean,
Me?
I just saw your eyes at first, and I didn't know what you were until I reached
Oh.
my hand out and I pet you. But BB, so I'm talking about, do you remember that time period?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you used your powers then, did you see the static?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I saw them, though. Just not when I mean, I don't know what my powers have anything to do with it.
So you could see them even when you weren't using your powers?
Yes.
They've been around all along.
Wait, you just said so you could see them when you weren't using your powers.
Well, Baby was saying regardless of her using her powers, she could see them, and they were always around.
That's not the question. The question is that, according to Olive's theory, for us to use powers, that it requires the presence of one of them.
Well, it sounds like that's not true, because Baby saw them even when she wasn't using her powers.
Again, it's not about seeing them when they're using their powers. It's about touching them when you use your powers. Ask BB if she was ever able to use powers when there weren't static around.
Baby. Were you able to use your powers when the static wasn't around?
Yeah.
Yes, she was.
Is this am I quizzing?
Are you quizzing?
Is that what that is?
Quizzing? No, you're not on a quiz show.
Oh, okay.
Teddy has just kind of... I think he's just kind of not sure where to look for Derry at this point. I'm not even sure he knows that Derry goes to the toy factory.
I don't think he does it often.
Yeah, I don't think that's something Teddy's even aware of. And maybe that's something Derry's only done in this timeline.
I think moreover, yeah.
Yeah. So I think kind of being without clues, Teddy's feet just naturally take him to the woods. So I think I am just wandering through the woods, just kind of like humming to myself and kicking up dirt looking for just whatever. Like I don't think he has his metal detector with him because I don't think he had his backpack.
Sure.
But I think he's just kind of like kicking up dirt, like trying to think of a place where Derry would be. He's not at his house. He's not anywhere else. And Teddy kind of like pulls out the busted pieces of his phone and just kind of looks at it. And then pulls out his walkie-talkie. Shh. Hey, Gertie.
I try to set my hand on fire.
You set your hand on fire.
Hey, Gertie.
Ask Bebe what the static's doing.
Teddy?
Yeah, hey, did you say that Bebe could talk? Over?
Uh-huh, and Frankie's hand is on fire. Over?
Do you need me back at the family clinic? Over?
Immediately, yes. Over. Oh, Teddy. What was I supposed to ask?
Static, Bebe, doing.
Hold on, Teddy. Over.
Copy that.
Bebe, is anything happening right now?
So what am I looking at?
With the static?
Oh, the thing. It is, it's going like,
She said that the static is basically being itself the static. Teddy, please come to the family clinic. Over.
Okay. I still haven't found Derry. Over.
I think just for tonight we need to give him the benefit of the doubt and just I'm sure Derry's safe. And we can try and find him and contact him tomorrow, okay? Is that okay, Teddy? Over.
Wait, has he checked the twins?
Teddy, have you checked in with the twins? Over.
I've checked everywhere I can think of, Gertie. Over.
He's probably at the intuition.
Are you using intuitive right now?
I am, but I'm not saying it out loud.
Okay, cool. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Yes.
Then Frankie out loud says...
No, I don't. I have an intuitive thought,
Okay.
and then I cut myself off.
Oh. Then you...
Just to clarify.
Oh, okay. I'm very confused right now.
So Frankie figures out where Derry is, but makes the decision to not say it out loud.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And he says everything up until the word intuition, which is when Spencer was talking. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where?
Well, if Derry wanted to be found, Derry would be found.
That's a lot of good intuition.
Gertie?
I'm here.
Just shut up.
Gertie?
I'm here. Over.
It's just not working.
Yeah, it's just not working.
Okay, so I can hear her though.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
hear
oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We're acting again.
Yeah,
Thanks, props.
let's turn the props off.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I love the walkie-talkies. I just
can't
wish
use
they
them all
didn't.
the time.
I just wish they didn't make so much noise when
Yeah.
they weren't being used.
Agreed. Yes.
Yeah.
But we can still use them as props.
Yeah.
Did Frankie say something? Over?
Yeah, he did. Hold on. Over.
I'm just saying, if Derry didn't want to be, if Derry wanted to be found, Derry would be found right now.
Frankie says that if Derry wanted to be found, he would be found right now, and so maybe this is just Derry needs some time by himself. Over.
Is everyone okay at the hospital? Over?
I can use my fire powers on command.
Did you hear that, Teddy? Yeah, there's that, and then also, yes, you heard correctly that Bebe can talk to me. We're all fine here. I think we're just. Oh, one of the static is here, but we're safe. Because it's not coming at us. Sorry, there's a lot. Over.
Shh. I think I'm gonna go home for the night then, Gertie. I haven't seen my parents in a couple days. Over.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's good. You should go to your parents and handle him. Okay. I guess we'll check back in tomorrow. Over.
Shh. I love all of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Over.
Love you too, Tank. Over and out.
Derry wakes up. Do you have an idea of why?
Yeah.
Okay, so from my perspective, Derry just wakes up with his hand still on the book and the thumb still at the passage, and he read it before he ripped it off.
You hear clanging from on the factory floor.
Does it sound like the machinery is being used?
No.
It's not a sound that is normally made in this factory.
Correct.
Okay. He looks down at the book, and he rereads the last passage that had drifted him off to sleep, which was, "Beware of the man who works hard to learn something, learns it, and finds himself no wiser than before. He is full of murderous resentment of people who are ignorant without having come by their ignorance the hard way." And then he closes the book, and he puts it in his purse. And he just, goes over to the window that looks out over the factory floor and just, peeks through the blinds a little bit.
Yeah, you see, it's not lit up. The factory floor isn't lit up or anything, but there's a little bit of light coming in through
There
windows.
would be safety lights.
Yeah, safety lights. So yeah, you see a couple of kids just messing around down there.
I want to try to get get some angles, see if I can get a good read on who they are based on movements or whatever. That is a 12.
Yeah, it is Jordan Willows and Dave Marin.
Okay, so he goes back over to that intercom that goes to the guard station, and he taps it on. Hey, Lyle, are you there? It's Derry.
Nothing.
Hey, Lyle, are you there? It's me, Derry.
He's going to. Can he see what they're doing? What the noise that they're making is coming from exactly?
Well, it was probably just on accident. One of them tripped on something or something.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to attract their attention. He doesn't want them to break anything either. Okay, so that intercom that calls the guard station, I imagine it would also have a button to call the police.
Probably.
So Derry and when I say call the police, I don't necessarily mean patch through to the phone number. I mean tell the police they need to come here. So he hits that, and then he watches to see what they're doing next.
Cool. They look like they're just running around, and they're picking up toys off off of desks and pieces off of the conveyor belts and just throwing them at each other and stuff. And,
cool.
Yeah. Just messing around.
Yeah, Derry's just kind of waffling because there is there is a part of him that is the part that he is primarily trying to suppress, which wants to stop them and also wants to like make sure that footage of what they're doing is recorded. Which like the former he doesn't want to do because he doesn't want to do things. He doesn't want to affect the world, and also he doesn't ever want to talk to them if he can help it. And then the latter he doesn't want to do because he understands that like things that transmit information, like with especially interact with frequencies, are like especially dangerous. That's kind of his understanding of the situation. So he doesn't really want to deal with that. The intercom alone is like making him very nervous. So I think he continues to watch them in case like they do anything that seems more destructive to like the actual space, or that will like have long lasting effects, but otherwise he watches for the cops to come.
Yeah, roll a d20 for me.
Cool. That is a 14.
Yeah, when you go to hit the button for the cops, you get shocked. But the shock is not going away.
Like he pulls his finger away and he's still being shocked?
There's still like a line, and it doesn't hurt after the first moment.
Can he see it?
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna...
So there's like a beam of static from finger to console.
He's gonna like step away. I mean, he'd probably not even like little steps. He's probably gonna like run backwards, kind of towards like the window that's up on the opposite wall from it, and that follows all the way.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna. He opens his purse and he looks at his book. And he's gonna try to pull that static into his hand.
Okay.
Like, because it feels like he's pulling it from the console. He wants to pull all of it.
Yeah. Let's do roll me
computers roll.
Yeah, roll me computers.
Cool. Oh, that's a 7. I don't have inspiration or anything, but would a 10 give me something?
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend 3 adversity tokens to make that a 10.
Okay. You lose your vision for a moment. And no longer necessarily like are fully aware of like your body, and then you're back. And it was just like really a flash. But now you are seeing and feeling wildly different perspectives as well as your own. You can see the floor of the factory. You can see the gate out front. You can see behind the factory, and you can see pretty much every hall and like every stairwell in the entire building.
Are these the points of view that he's used to seeing when he's sat in on like the security cameras?
Yes.
Okay. And he's also seeing where he was, like where he is in the room. So if he steps left, does that shift as well?
Your personal Dairy's perspective, yeah, you can move around,
and that moves as normal.
And everything else, it's like you're still seeing like all of those same angles.
Okay. Then he's gonna try to he's in the computer. I mean that's like he's gonna try to speak through the intercom, and he's going to try to distort his voice.
Cool.
And what is going to come out if he does what he's trying to do is, "You should not be here." It was Jordan and Dake, right?
Jordan and Dake. Yeah.
Jordan and Dake, you are doomed for death should you stay.
They stop, like, I mean, you just hear like a toy drop, like just do. And like you can see like on the camera that's like you're getting like 3 different angles of this. What are you? What? I'm not doomed to die.
Beware the man who works hard to learn something, learns it and finds himself
No
What?
wiser than
Stop.
before.
Stop.
He wants to open that
No.
lift, that shutter door that he came in through, which is
Yeah,
mechanical.
it lifts. Are we supposed to leave?
The conveyor belts turn on. All of them
And
at once.
they like run out.
Cool.
They start like running. You're not gonna drop the door on us, right?
I considered it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he starts to, but he doesn't. I mean, he's going to attempt to scare them with that, but he doesn't ideally want to actually crush them.
Yeah.
Um,
They like bolt out of the building.
and then he would like to slam that door shut and just like let go of everything.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Derry's a net runner.
Okay. Touches the button. Lyle.
Teddy, you start. Are you starting to head back into
Yeah.
town? Where
I think
where
I'm still kind of like...
You're in the woods.
Yeah, I think I'm still kind of like kicking around just like leaves and stuff. Like I don't think Teddy really necessarily wants to go home because again, he's going to have to explain everything that's been going on the last couple of days to his dads. And he's not like super looking forward to that, I think.
Yeah.
So I think he's kind of taking the long way home, which might lead him coincidentally past the chest. But I mean, I don't think that's his destination, but I think he does end up there.
So you get to the chest. It's like it is as it always is.
I think he just like kicks some dirt at it, just sees that it's not doing anything, and then I think he just pauses there for a minute, and I think I'm just taking in like everything that this spot has meant over the last couple of, years, I guess.
Over
Not
the
even
next
that
couple
long.
of years.
Over
Yeah.
the next couple of years.
Yeah. Because I think it is important, and he knows that he came out of that chest not that long ago, or someone pulled him out.
Mhm.
And I think he also is just relaxed. He's just taking his time. He just closes his eyes to kind of like soak in the woods.
You start hearing like the crinkling of leaves and stuff behind you.
I'm gonna roll brains.
Sure.
See who's coming.
Yeah.
You just want to turn and see who the person is?
Oh, are they close enough that it would be?
They're
No. Pull like a Sherlock
can
Holmes
hear-
or Batman. Deduce who it is first based off the sound
If
of
you
the
can-
footstep.
If you can hear the footsteps, I feel
Yeah.
like they're close enough for you.
Okay, then I want to immediately run behind a tree.
Okay.
Oh, with a 15.
Yeah. You.
16 year kid again.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
you
16.
you dip off.
Okay.
Was 16 you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. You run into a tree
Bop.
because you got there so fast you weren't anticipating it.
I think his nose is bleeding. I think he ran face first into the tree.
And then you feel someone like trying to help you up
Hey, hang on.
and like backs away. It's
who is
Izawa.
Oh.
Izawa
Hi.
reaches into his pocket and pulls out his phone and shows you a text that says, I've been following you for the past 10 minutes, but you kept going too fast and I could never catch up and I couldn't get your attention.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. Wait, and Teddy goes to reach for his phone and pulls out the broken pieces.
Izawa types out for a moment and then smiles and shows you, hey, what's up with your sister? And then goes back down and types some more and then says, I know this is difficult, but can you position your hand so I can see your mouth?
Yeah. Sorry.
Speak to text is on the
Okay.
phone. So Izawa's just going to look at the phone.
Yeah, I don't really know. I think she likes you a lot.
Izawa like rolls his eyes a little bit and types below it, shows it back to you and says, "Any typos?"
No?
Then what's up?
Um,
Puts a finger up. Unless she didn't tell you, she broke up with me.
what?
She brought me to the family clinic and broke up with me. And then offered me a ride home.
So, she didn't, did she tell you anything before she broke up with you?
Typos?
No.
What do you mean by anything? She said I look nice. And then Izawa like pulls the phone down for a second and sighs and takes a moment of time and is typing. And then shows you, I'm sorry, I know you two probably aren't super close yet, since you just started living with them, but I thought you might have some insight.
Izawa? I think my sister has something really important she needs to talk to you about. Could you come back with me to my house?
Typos? It says
No.
mouse. And then he hands the phone to you to fix the typo.
And I fix it and hand it back to him. Where did you get mouse from?
Mouse, house, not mouse. I've been trying to come up with a thing to call all of my friends.
How about rats?
Izawa is stunned. you backdoor created rats.
Whoa.
Will you come with me?
I don't know if she wants to see me.
She does. She does.
I think it's important that she does.
Typos?
No.
I mean, yeah, I would like to think so too.
Come on. And Teddy heads for the Thompson house.
So at some point I gave up on finding out how to purchase a VPN. But
Derry probably is one now, so
I realized I closed out of the window, but it was a download. And so I still have that thing that I like briefly saw.
Yeah, the link.
I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, it's like a table with a bunch of, it goes like the numbers are, it's not like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, here's the channels.
Mm-hmm.
It's like these really long, like intricate, like almost serial number looking things.
Mm-hmm.
That all have like the latitude and longitude that you can access them at.
Mhm.
And it also has like the time of day, like that it is safe to use, like presumably that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then it gives, there's a decrypted you can tell that it has been decrypted at the end of just this like section that says who predominantly uses it, and you see like the Navy and like Area 51 and
Oh my
like,
God.
Secret Service.
yeah, Secret Service, like that kind of thing. You see it like all the way like down this list.
Just somebody named Chet.
Yeah, the Girl Scouts of America.
Oh my God. The YMCA.
That's how they get their cookies so damn good.
And then there's a lot of languages like you just don't understand.
Yeah.
And like in symbols and like a few of them were wingdings.
I was going to ask if there was any wingdings.
Which were like, why? Who's using wingdings? You know?
Extra layer for encryption.
Man. It's so cool. I'm gonna look up the longitude that I am at,
Sure.
and I want to cross-reference to see if any of them are close to the
Oh
number I'm
yeah,
at.
there's like 100.
How many pages is this?
This thing is like huge. It's a document of probably like 5,000 like pages of just all of these different like frequencies.
So it gives a longitude and latitude, so how it would probably read, because any one point has a longitude and a latitude, so it would be like offer a range of values
Yeah, exactly.
that you would then be looking for what's the range of value. So if you wanted to search a document like this, you could then like, that would be hard.
Yeah.
I know that it was joked that there's somebody named Chet. Are there names of people and not just organizations on it?
Yeah, there are names of people, but Chet is the only one that seems like a person's like actual name. There's like Wolf and Slayer and
Death Scythe 13.
there's like
Black
code
Silk.
there's like code names
Rosebud.
and stuff.
And right below that is Butt Rose.
I hit like the search option in the thing,
Like Control F.
Control F,
Yeah.
and I type in Firejet.
There's nothing.
Try tank.
Would I know about Tank? Any more like nicknames that I would know?
Well, you probably know Teddy as Tank predominantly.
Yeah. Because he is tank.
Okay, I look up Tank.
You get like
Oh, the
A bunch of hits.
Yeah.
This is all the army.
you get so many hits. on
Okay,
Tank.
delete. I'm mostly just relieved that like Frankie's not on like a big conspiratorial list. BB.
There's no BB, but as you are like searching this list, like this screen starts to flicker a little bit in front of you.
Noticeably?
Enough where I've told
Enough for you to notice.
Yeah.
I click out.
Okay. Your grandmother has fallen asleep actually on the couch downstairs,
On the puzzle.
watching The Hunger Games.
It's her favorite series.
The Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games.
It's on the menu, so you're just hearing every
Hunger
like 3
Games.
minutes you hear The Hunger Games.
God, this is my nightmare. I pull up the messenger. I think it's still on that like I know that PC hasn't responded
Yes.
since, but I'm gonna send is flickering bad. And then I put it away, and I'm gonna leave the notifications on in my phone so that if they do reply, I could find it, I guess, and then I'm just gonna like lock a bunch. I'm gonna like close a bunch of windows, I guess. Yeah, real windows.
Is the flickering still going after he closed that one window?
No.
Okay.
The Hunger Games.
God. I like dropped my hot chocolate. Like,
Do you actually drive your hot chocolate?
yeah, I dropped my hot chocolate.
Hey, what's going on? Did somebody break something? Is that a monster?
It's fine. It's
Oh, sorry. Okay, you were distracted by your computer, so I just...
Can you turn the volume down on the...
I can just shut it off.
God.
Sorry, I'll turn it off.
Thank you, Grandma.
There it goes.
You've been watching.
No.
No.
I call...
This is like, I'm sorry, in order to shut this DVD off, I have to say it like 5 times.
Can you just turn the...
The TV? I can just turn the TV off. Hold
Yeah.
on. Well, I lost the remote a couple days ago. I need to get up and actually touch the... Where's the button on this thing?
The Hunger Games.
Oh, shoot. I have to start over again. I forgot. It had a timer, and now I have to...
Okay, Grandma, no, you don't have to announce...
Hold on. Here we go. Got it.
No!
One more. There's one more. I'm really sorry.
How did it get low?
You know what? I'm just going to unplug the DVD player. So, how are you? Are you feeling any better?
No.
Do you want me to invite people over? We can have a big sleepover. No one's ever been over here before.
And then I pull my phone out. I have Frankie's number, right?
It starts ringing, and it is Frankie's number.
Hey.
All right. So,
Is...
BB can talk. I can do fire.
No. So I was looking up...
Shay, you did not respond to that very dramatic news that just dropped on you. Something has clearly happened. Please tell me how you're feeling. Also, I meant to check in over the course of the conversation. Are you doing all right?
Do you guys use, like, VPNs to, like... Never mind.
A what?
No. It's like a technology thing.
Oh, like incognito mode.
Apparently incognito mode's, like, not safe.
That person's lying to you.
Can you come over? Are you, like, bedridden?
I look at my parents.
Marcus is out cold.
Cool.
But your mom is like, what?
Can I go to Shay's house?
Can you go to You got a little speech packed up that you're going to deliver to me right now that's going to convince me that you should be allowed to go to Shay's?
No, but Shay does.
Frankie?
Shay, hello. It is Frankie's mother.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Fox.
You will not be taking my son out of the family clinic. There is nothing that you can say or do that will convince me otherwise.
Oh, that was really harsh. I didn't
Please, yes,
his
please.
D20.
All right, so to explain, kids, I D20 on talking to adults, so...
20.
Natural 20!
That explodes.
27 plus 1, 28.
We always fucking get them when we need them.
Oh my gosh. I
Jesus.
reacted bigger to that than when Frankie set all of the things on fire at the end of my... I'm sorry. Because I was really trying to be in the moment for that and be like, all right, let's wrap this up. But this time I was like, what?
Yeah. Mrs. Fox. It's important, and we're not getting up to trouble or anything. It just I miss my best friend. So, and I'm kind of scared. So, please.
She puts the phone up to, like, muffles it against her chest. Gertie?
Yeah.
Am I getting, like, real soft to you? Do you think I'm getting real soft? Is that something that I should be worried about or whatever?
You want to shake the magic ball? I'm just kidding.
That's a dog.
But a magic dog that you could
Hold on.
shake if you wanted.
Shay, I'll drop Frankie off in a minute.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Mom.
We'll be safe.
Okay. You want to say anything to your friend?
You know, I was totally bluffing, but like, you nailed it. I don't know what you said, but you nailed it.
Your mom takes your phone. Goodbye. Hangs up on Shay. She keeps your phone.
So, what did Shay say to convince you?
There, I just like Shay, all right? I think Shay's a good influence on Frankie, and I think, and also, well, hold on. Come here, Gertie. And she repeats, like, exactly as much, like, emotional content as she can, like, with how Shay gave that delivery. So, like, that's sort of what I'm dealing with.
Mom, I think you are going soft.
Well,
If I had given you that excuse to, like, if, I don't know, you would have been like, I'm sure you do miss your best friend. You can see him tomorrow.
well, you're not Shay. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Shay.
Also, I think you are going soft. Like, when was the last time you killed anybody? Kill Declan right now to prove you're not soft.
Well, I'm sorry. Declan's like walking back in the room. I just went to get a Reese's. I didn't be.
Declan, it represents your inner softness.
I just want to remind everyone that there is a static outside our window. Do you really want Frankie to go out now?
If it didn't react to the firepower, you know?
But that was still inside. Who knows what happens when we step outside the planet?
No,
Mom,
It does nothing or I burn it. That's my plan.
I mean, Mom, I'm just... Okay.
I'm
Seems very...
Mom,
it's a
Mom,
very easy decision.
Mom.
Oh, hi.
Hey. I keep hearing the static. That word.
Yeah.
That's for the thingies, right?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Whether to let Frankie leave the family clinic.
Oh. I like to be outside.
Even when there's static?
The static, I don't know. I've never had a problem with them before.
Well, we have. They've made people disappear before. And
With-
we don't know where they are, and they've never come back.
Oh. I don't like that.
Yeah, neither do we.
Can I try to heal Frankie?
Absolutely. Frankie, Bebe wants to try and heal you.
Bebe, you actively want to use your powers? That sounded like a diss, but I just got a little choked up. I mean... the best dog.
Want to roll a d20 for me?
I want to cry.
What did you roll?
Plus dogs. I have loves dogs +3, actually. We bonded.
It does not matter.
Hey, Bebe, you remember that one time that the Crowlin was chasing us?
She can't understand you.
And it just, maybe she can. Maybe we just need to talk a little bit more. Should we get it? And remember that one time that the
Your
Crowlin
first
was
power
chasing
was-
us? And it just like
It
slashed
should heal.
out our back tires,
I think
but we
so.
still had enough air
Yeah.
that we got it. And we like went in the forest, and then and we went left, and it went right, and it just hit in the tree.
Wait, what was Derry's first
The
power?
universe wants it, William.
The first power Derry had was heal,
Oh my god.
and it seems like that's what they just rolled for.
Yeah. You start glowing, and Bebe starts glowing, and Bebe starts like licking your face, and you start to feel like a strength return to your limbs.
I don't need you, mother. I can kill Declan myself.
Derry.
Yeah. So, did he get a response from Lyle when he hit the button?
No.
Okay. Then Derry is carefully and slowly making his way outside of the factory. And he's gonna go stop by the guard station. But before, so when he gets outside, because he doesn't know if he successfully sent an alarm to the police or not, he's leaving a note on the outside of that shutter door that says, "If this is not a dream, and you are the police here, everything is fine. I took care of it. signed Derry.
Great.
What?
Very
And-
convincing.
And I mean it's signed in his signature that of course the cops know by now. And yeah,
From all the art heists.
all the
he's
art
done.
he's done. He's gonna go check the guard station for Lyle, see if Lyle is there.
Yeah, Lyle's there.
What Lyle?
Oh, and Lyle just like turns and looks. Oh, hey,
Did you see the kids that followed me in?
the kids that follow you in. Oh, nope. I'm sorry. I've had my Walkman on.
You know that your job is to make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh, yep. I'm sorry. I'm real good at my job.
Yeah.
Fire him.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I won't do that anymore.
Lyle, can you do me a favor?
I sure can.
And Derry like reaches his arm into like the window or whatever that's there. Can you just like pinch me?
You want me to pinch you?
Yeah. Not super hard, but hard enough to hurt just a little bit.
If I pinch you, will you not tell your folks about this?
I'm gonna have to tell them, but I won't recommend any particular, punishment or anything. I mean that's kind of.
I mean, my daughter got me this Walkman.
Yeah.
I just sort of
Please pinch me.
okie dokie. Pinch.
And he feels it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna go home.
Okay. I'll.
Can you open the?
Oh, the gate. Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to climb it like they did.
Beep.
Yeah, Derry unfolds his bike and he gets riding home.
Oh boy. I'm in so much
Um,
but I can't keep away from you, Journey.
on,
He's just got one.
Lights.
on the ride home, which Derry is like taking super carefully because he hadn't really fully woken back up. I mean, he's kind of felt like he was in that like half waking up state kind of since he left the hospital. And that definitely is still the case now. So he's like going as slow and being as careful as he can so he doesn't like fall and hurt himself. But he's also still like not fully convinced that this stuff is real. I don't know that like but he is still very much like trying not to think too hard about anything. So he's like kind of just in function mode, trying to get to his house.
Cool. Teddy, you and Shay get to your house.
Izawa.
Shay's over there.
I think. Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
and Izawa get to your house.
And I just open the door. Hey, I'm back.
Your dads are both like just in the living room.
Where's Andy?
Oh, kiddo, I don't know. Andelin hasn't been back.
Where would she be?
I don't know. I thought she was with you.
Well, she was for a little while, but then I had to try to go find Derry.
Hey, and like Michael comes over. I just wanted to let you know. I mean, like, well, moreover, like, check this shit out. Do you feel me? And Michael guides you over to.
It's so weird when you talk like that.
Well, hold on, and then unveils the box of swords.
You finished them?
No. Oh no. No, I haven't even started them. But Marcus came by with them earlier today and thought we should get right on the project or something. So.
Cool. Marcus is gonna help you?
No. No, Marcus can't. No.
He does have kind of
Noodly
Marcus
arms.
yeah.
No,
Have you met
Izawa? Yeah, I met Izawa. Also, hey. And Izawa waves. And James also says hi.
Did you know Andy was dating Izawa? That's like, you knew that, right? Like, that was something you already knew, and that's not any information to you. So it's definitely not going to get me in trouble when right now, or when you meet Andelin again for the next time.
Wait.
Right?
Like now or before?
Well, maybe.
Izawa, like, hits your shoulder. I'm like, types out, what does that mean?
My nose is bleeding. I have to.
Is
that what we have to do? I grab Izawa and rush back out the door.
Cool. Where are you headed now?
I'm going to the Balderdash. That's the last place I saw her.
Yeah. So you had
actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Before I leave, I run out the door, and then there's quiet for just a beat, and then the door swings back open. I say, "Can I use the phone?"
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Wait. Hold on.
And I start calling Andelin.
What happened to your phone?
What do you mean? What happened to my phone?
We got you a phone.
No, you didn't.
What? That must have been in the last timeline. Hey, Andy.
Hey. What's up?
Where are you?
The gorge.
The gorge? Why are you at the gorge?
Well, 'cause I'm just chilling. I mean,
at the gorge?
I don't know.
Frankie almost died?
Well, Frankie's not laying dead in the gorge right now.
That's kind of grim.
It's kind of grim. Nobody died. Oh my gosh. What's grim is like.
I'm coming to meet you there.
I was chilling at the street that I got hit on.
I'm coming to meet you there?
What's up?
I'm coming to meet you there.
You're going to meet me at the gorge?
Stay there, okay?
No, where are you?
I don't have my phone on me. I'm back at our house.
Why?
Just stay there. I have something I need to talk to you about. It's important.
Okay.
I'll be right there.
I don't really feel like talking right now, so...
Andy, it's important.
Well... Okay, fine. And you can't do it over the phone?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
I'm with Taryn. And Baba Vahid.
Why?
'Cause we all left at the same time, sort of, and we were kind of like...
Taryn just gave me a whole speech about how she's a bully and doesn't care about any of us. Like, literally today.
Sorry, I'll take you off speakerphone. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Guys, I gotta be funny. I was super right. Taryn looks unimpressed. Do you want to talk to her?
No!
Taryn.
Okay, here's the deal. New plan. You come here.
I'm sorry, your sister.
No. Give me back to Annalyn.
Okay, all right. Okay.
You come here.
Hey!
No! Baba Vahid.
Yeah?
Tell Andalyn that she needs to come back to my house right now.
Andalyn, you need to come back to my house right now.
No.
We're gonna eat cupcakes.
No.
We're gonna... Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Here, wait, someone else wants to talk to you.
Teddy's gonna hang up. Teddy just turns to Izawa.
It's almost like, I have no idea what's going on.
Okay. You stay here.
Are you saying this to Izawa?
Yeah. You stay here. I have to get...
You pointing at you and him.
Okay, I grab his hand and I'm booking it.
Yeah, you right when you leave the house, there's a cop car right in front of your door. Just right out on the street.
Is it Sandra?
Yeah, the window rolls down. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, Officer Tolwell.
Tank it was, right? Teddy?
Yep.
Hmm.
Hey, me and my friend Izawa here we have to be somewhere else. So...
Cool.
Did you need to talk to me, or...
No, I was just passing by.
You're parked outside of my house.
I was going to stop and talk to your dads. Your dads, right? You're comfortable with me calling them that?
Yeah.
Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to talk to them about?
Nothing. Nothing too important, just some parent stuff. You rolling brains?
I'm rolling brains. God, Teddy.
No.
God, Teddy.
Your problem was you made the I'm rolling flight face. Spend them all.
What would
Spend
happen
them all.
if, for say, I had rolled an 8? Would that be a different... Would there be a different story?
I mean,
here?
I'm not gonna... With this role, I'm not gonna guide you away from, your instincts.
Okay.
You're not gonna get much, but like
Okay.
you're pretty sure Sandra's like up to something.
Okay. If you talk to my dad's, actually, why would my dads talk to you?
They don't talk to cops.
I open the door. Hey, dads, don't talk to the cops. And I close the door again, and me and Azal are gonna run into this.
Hell yeah.
Derry.
I wanted to make a correction. Derry actually left his bike and any like electronics or like big pieces of metal, which would have been just the bike probably, in the office. He's making a point to not touch anything metal and especially electronic as much as he can. So he is walking, not biking right now. But I mean, could he arrive at his house at this point? Or is something gonna happen to him?
Something's gonna happen to him.
Okay.
But you're on your way. And you do get like stopped by Dick and Jordan.
Like, okay, when you say stopped by them, like, could he have seen them coming? Well, he's still in like kind of his daze state.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
You can roll.
I mean, I just want to like set it up as like he's probably kind of walking with his head down.
You might almost run into them.
Yeah, I would say there's like 10 feet or less between them when he looks up and sees them standing there.
What did you do? We saw you go in there. We're like trying to like follow you. We wanted to like play a prank on you or something. Yeah, we were gonna play a prank on you. And then we got in there and we were like, let's play a prank on the whole factory.
Derry like holds a finger up to his mouth, and then he walks past them.
Flex.
Well, hold on, wait. No, come back here.
He
Come
keeps
back.
walking.
All right, and they both get in front of you again. Hey.
He's continuing to walk.
They go to like stop you.
He stops before they would touch him, and he like looks down at their hand and up at their face, and makes like a "don't make this a thing" face.
Like, you're like so good for us now, because like I think I heard a little thing. Oh, is Taryn teaching you a little bit of self-defense? You think that's gonna be enough?
I really don't want to do this.
I don't know what you did, but like suddenly having Taryn on your side, like, what are you like dating now or something? Is that like the thing? Ha! Yeah, they're totally dating. Kissy, kissy, goo goo. Okay.
We'll workshop.
All right, Jordan. Yeah, is that what's up? Like, what's the deal here? Are you gonna put up a little fight now? And Dake is gonna go to push you.
Yeah, what's up? Is Terry single? Did she say anything about me?
Derry will just like try to brace himself against that push as much as he can.
Okay.
And just say, I just want to go home.
Wow.
Please.
Didn't you used to have like sort of a fighting spirit or something? Like, now that you actually are learning how to fight, you don't want to do it anymore? Like a little bit of a shove again?
I really don't want to be here with you right now. And I really just want to go home. Can I please do that?
They look at each other. And Dake like nods. And Jordan like starts walking away. No. And Dake swings for you.
I'm going to try to I'm gonna try to shock him when he hits me.
Okay.
Maybe Derry will like reach into his purse where he left his phone in the office. So he'll like grab a buckle on his purse because he keeps that with him, and just like try to generate a spark as he hits him. It was Jordan that was swinging?
Dake. It was Dake. Yeah, I guess that's, you're just gonna get hit.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what to do with.
I mean,
this.
like, well, so
let's do your grit for taking the hit.
yeah, that makes sense. And
Grit or
like,
brawn?
and maybe like he's preparing himself to like also move with the hit so that he's not like, you know, so he can soften it a bit. So I'll roll grit for that. And yeah, that's just a 4.
And this was just a 5.
Okay,
So you do get like
that is a failure, right?
for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
You take the hit like a little bit, like bracing. You move into it, so you get like knocked off kilter a little bit, and then Dake's like, "All right, okay, yeah."
And I will say, like, if the zapping doesn't work, as soon as Derry like takes it, he's going to take off running for home.
Okay, so you take off running. Let's get a flight.
Cool. Gonna use my trans colored dice.
Please be good.
What kind of good are you looking for? That's a 1.
It's a 1.
Well,
That's a
two of them are
narratively
kid.
tasty
Cool.
scenario.
So he runs. I mean,
He's
I'm
been spending
gonna-
too much time with Larry.
I'm gonna let this one happen, but I have another trick potentially in my sleeve. But Derry, I think, just like starts running and like trips.
Yeah, you trip, and then Jordan and Dake like come around the front of you. Back in the family clinic, BB just finishes healing up like Frankie. You're not like back to brand new. You probably even still have like a little bit of broken bones, but like you're like
But
ligaments and like cartilage and stuff. You feel like the strength to actually be moving a little bit. But BB feels extremely warm.
Can't do that. You can't do that no more. You can't.
Teddy, you and Izawa are like just running towards the woods again.
I think I grabbed Izawa's hand, and I'm just like, Teddy's just frustrated with this whole. He's frustrated that he can't find Derry. He's frustrated that Andolin didn't brain blast Izawa, and he's frustrated that when he went home, she wasn't there, and just kind of didn't. And now is hanging out with Taryn, who he's sort of on the fence about.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's just booking it, and I want to try to roll flight.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I have hold of Izawa's hand.
Cool.
The 10 plus 1.
Cool. Yeah, you start feeling a tap on your hand.
Okay.
At one point, where you realize that Izawa is not able to keep up with you.
Oh, sorry. You. Teddy has a D10 brawn.
I mean, you can piggyback.
Okay.
You're a little smaller than Izawa is.
I figured.
But Izawa's not super big compared to you. So.
Then I motioned for a piggyback.
Yeah. And Izawa will hop on.
Okay, and then I'm booking it out through the forest.
You are booking it out to the woods. Gertie, what are you doing?
Come to Shay's house with us.
Can I bring Declan and Hermione?
Call Shay.
Shay, you don't get a phone call. The lights in your house start to flicker.
Grandma?
Derry, you start feeling the side of both Dake and Jordan's leg.
Mm-hmm.
And you like are feeling this warmth. Teddy, you are sprinting as fast as you can to the woods, and you are closing that distance supernaturally at this point. And unless you were to like really like halt on that, Izawa starts like clenching.
I don't think Teddy notices it.
I'm just this fast.
Mm-hmm.
The lights in the hospital room also start to flicker a little.
Hand me, baby.
The lights go out completely in your house, Shay.
I start feeling around my room. And I hit my lock. I lock the door. The only thing I could think about is like running into the closet.
The screen on your computer lights up. It start phasing over on the front of it.
Okay, I approach.
You feel a similar phasing,
Yeah.
Derry, coming from the sides of Jordan and Dake as they both wind up to start like pummeling you on the ground. Teddy, you don't necessarily see a phasing, but you had a dream a while back where there were these matte black curtains, sort of that blocked off in between sections of the woods where you couldn't see past them, and you now catch yourself running right towards one.
I think I stop. Full stop.
Izawa like barrels over the front of you.
Can I roll flight to catch him?
Mm-hmm.
So an 11 plus 1.
Yeah,
you're
Izawa
dating Izawa.
Izawa lands on his feet. The lights go off in the family clinic.
Is everyone okay?
It is lit by Frankie's fire.
All right, Santa, if we're doing this, let's do it.
For all of you, except for Shay, you start feeling an enclosed feeling on yourselves. Dake and Jordan stop cold. And in their pockets, their cell phones light up and phase over. Inside of the hospital room, the lights aren't just out, but now the walls are matte black. And Declan and Harini and your mother are not there. Shay, the television in front of you turns black, or the computer screen in front of you turns black. And when you look through it, you can see Gertie and Frankie and Derry and Teddy. Tank.
Are they moving?
They are. They are moving as they would be.
And they're together?
They are in separate spaces that you can tell, but you are seeing them all together on this one screen.
Okay. I'm going to, in the corner of my room, I'm going to grab a Batarang replica, and I'm holding it, and I'm going to touch the screen.
Derry, what do you do?
They had stopped. He takes that cue to stand up and start yelling fire and continue running home.
Roll a flight for me.
Cool. And he is yelling it. That's a 7 for flight, and he is yelling as if there is a fire that needs attention.
I think you would notice that they aren't chasing you. And the rest of you start hearing someone yelling fire.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
That sounds like
Fire!
Derry.
Derry?
Fire!
Derry?
Gertie?
Teddy?
Frankie.
You feel this vibration of all of you as this pitch blackness covers the area around you, the matte black forest wrapping around you, Teddy. Derry, you running like down the street and suddenly falling into this like matte darkness. Shay, you touch this computer screen and you remember everything. You remember what happened in the previous timeline, and your palm falls through the front of the screen, and you fall completely through your computer and stand back up in complete and utter darkness across from Gertie, Frankie, Teddy, and Derry, while Bebe is glowing.
Hey, Shay.
Where am I?
And next time on Hijinks Handlebars.
Welcome back
Hell
to the
yeah.
Shadow Place, baby.
Wow. All right.
Okay, everyone. Yeah, let's knock this out. Well, thanks for watching. If this is your first time watching, go back and watch the other stuff. If you've watched this before, send it to your friends, send it to your family. Get everybody to start watching the show. We are 40 episodes in. This is our 40th episode.
Episode 40, which, as everyone knows, is where shit starts getting real.
Yeah, this is where the real stuff happens.
Yeah.
Before we were just playing a game that we were live streaming, which is called Kids
Now
on
we're
Bikes.
writing history.
Now we're really in the
It's
Shadow Place.
real life now.
If you are watching this on Twitch,
You'll actually notice matte black curtains behind us.
I didn't say this at the top, but we read the Twitch chat afterwards. We come through it. But if you're watching this on Twitch, when the VOD goes up on YouTube, on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel, please leave a comment on there as well. Regardless of if you go back and actually watch it. I wanna see what all of you have to say. I want to hear it. But YouTube comments help with getting us seen and the algorithm and everything.
Sweet engagement.
It's a sweet engagement, but I really do love to see what people have to say.
Yeah.
I feel like these players do such a wonderful job that I do also want to see what people have to say about them and the performances that they do, so that would be really cool if you could do that. It's also way easier for me to respond on YouTube than it is on Twitch. And it's there, and it's just this nice catalog, this archive of how everyone feels about the video. So do that, and share this stuff, and tell friends about it that you think would enjoy it. We're one episode away from finishing this arc. Isn't that funny? We're doing a short one. QueueTimes, I think as a whole, is taking this brief hiatus to resort things for the end of the year, so that we don't have to schedule around so many holidays and stuff like that. And then we'll come back in the new year with brand spanking new arc, and things are gonna get wild next episode. So that will be cool. So be on the lookout for that. And then tomorrow, if you're watching this live tomorrow, Monster of the Week is getting its series finale. Or whatever.
I would say a series finale, and there may be a sequel series or something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But it's getting a series finale. We're completing everything we set out to do.
We are saying goodbye to those characters one way or another.
Yeah, and you can see all of those previous episodes. There's only 14 episodes of Monster of the Week so far. So I don't know if there's time to catch up by tomorrow, but if you don't want to watch
You
live,
don't sleep tonight.
it's going to be spoiler heavy. We're going to do everything's going to get done tomorrow. So if you don't want to watch that live, I understand that. But I just want to say this flat out: Monster of the Week, that is run by Sam, is the best show that I have ever played on. And I love the other shows. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love absolutely everything about Court of Corvids and all that stuff. I'm not saying that these things are better or whatever. They're just very different. And Monster of the Week nails that for me, especially the way that Sam GMs is the keeper for it. I think it's a perfect system for Sam. I think Sam utilizes it perfectly. It feels like I'm in a Monster of the Week sort of situation, and I just love my character for that show so much. So if you like anything that I do or anything that Jonas or Sam does, because they're both on it, that you have to watch that show. You have to watch it. If you're interested in tabletop stuff at all, that is a really, really excellent show. And I fucking nail that character of mine. It's so good. And also Jonas is, I'm sorry, Derry's wonderful. Henrietta and the other stuff you do on that show is it takes me to another world. I don't know. Derry's great though, and I'm not ragging on the show though. Okay, we should get going. I've been William. I've been the GM for Hijinks Handlebars, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at kwilliamwhite. And you can find me playing Keeley, doing Monster of the Week business, and then also tomorrow morning if you're watching this live, I'm on the D&D Twitch channel doing my last session of Roadway to Perdition, which is in the Eberron setting. It's D&D in the Eberron setting, and that is GM'd by Adam Coble. And it's been a lot of fun. I've done 2 previous ones, and it's my last one with them, and hopefully they invite me back for another one later, but it's been super cool to do that. And I wouldn't be able to do that if I hadn't done stuff like this. So that's pretty tight.
Yeah, check that out for sure. It's if you are it's like 10 a.m. or something tomorrow, right? Pacific time.
9 a.m. Pacific. 9 a.m. Pacific.
It's a very cool thing that William doesn't do very often, so it's sort of a special treat too. I have been Jonas. You can find me on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse, where I tweet about things like this show and Monster of the Week, which is, I will second, a fantastic show. I love my character. She is a leopard seal with some other stuff going on. And I also tweet about the band William and I are in, Glass Beach, and our nerdcore project that's coming up, Roll for Streetwise. Information about all of that is on my Twitter at Jonas Newhouse. And sometimes I even tweet a picture of my dog. Go ahead, Sam.
Hi, I've been Sam Richardson playing Teddy Tedward Tank Thompson. You can find me on Twitter at Laggardson, Laggardson. You can also find me, as William very graciously set up, here tomorrow, if you're watching this live, for the series finale of Monster of the Week. It is the part that I have been setting up for ever. So for as long as this show I've been doing this show. So come check that out. You can find all the previous episodes of that up on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel in a playlist called Monster of the Week, which is also found at bit.ly/fightthemonsters with a capital letter at the beginning of each word.
I've been Chris Tanamato playing Shane Nakazawa. I have a YouTube animation channel called Tanamato, and I don't know when the next time I'll be posting there will be. Probably in a month or so. But I'm pulling an all-nighter tonight, animating something special, and I can't wait to tell you guys about it. And I'll definitely be using Monster of the Week to spook me into never sleeping tonight.
Franny Morrison, Gertie Fox. Instagram is at JUST_FRANNIE. Twitter is the exact same thing with a K at the end.
Spencer LaBelle at Splubble on Instagram, at SpabelVO on Twitter. Want to find a better Twitter handle, so don't publicly tweet those at me, because then somebody will see that and be like, haha, it's mine now. But like,
direct
feedback.
message.
Yeah, if you want to like get your own Batman and Robin fanfic narrated, I'm good at audiobooks. So yeah.
Great, cool. Well, I'll be the one to end this stream, baby. We'll see you all next week for the final part of this arc, and then we'll be on a hiatus. I'm so sorry, and this won't be like other hiatuses. There won't be hiatus episodes coming out. We're like we're clean
cut, nothing.
Yeah.
Clean cut for a while.
There's no hiatus in Handlebars.
I guess you'll have to rewatch from the beginning and leave comments on all the previous videos.
You'll have to catch up and watch Monster of the Week. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night.
Goodbye.